Good morning. How we doing? We got Wasted Mind. Hello. We got Ravenlord. Hello. Thank you for the bits, Wasted Mind. We got Miss Valiant hitting the button for 33 months of button. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We got Bees. Hello. Scott. Hello. How we all doing today? We've got Yellow Marines. The next batch is here, so we're gonna start with Lysander. We're gonna jump right into him. This batch is a bunch of characters. So we've got Lysander, we've got let me grab the thing. I don't know why I didn't pull them all up here, but we've got, I think this is Captain Sentos with added back banner. We've got Kanak Var, but making him Tech Marine. So he's in red. And then we've got Subadin Khan, but stealing him for Imperial Fist. So he's in yellow. And then we have the Smash Captain in yellow. So that's what we've got for this batch. Khan's getting stolen a lot, yeah. Yeah. This is just the warm-up, Wasted Mind. Don't worry. This is just the warm-up. But we got a bunch of characters this time, so that'll be fun. And that's what I've got. What are you guys up to this weekend? Honor first, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, so many things are happening. 3 Honor first, how are you today? Butts, thank you so much for 48 months of support. Almost, you'll get there, Butts. Almost a year. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. But that's what we got. Noob, thank you so much for a 5-stream streak. 5 streams of CMOS. Thank you. Thank you. I will not forgive them if they turn the Raven Guard into an Imperial Fist. Sorry to tell you, Ravenlord. I don't know, I feel like, on this stream in particular, could probably get stolen. But that's what we got today, so we're gonna dive on in. What are you guys up to? What are we up to this weekend? See more butts, that's right. That's exactly what it was, butts. I mean, we get to see more butts every time you're in chat. It's pretty great, I think. I think it's pretty great. Bad news for Ravenlord. The chances of that happening with this stream, pretty high. Pretty high. Oh. Retired from, 40th birthday party last night? Wait. Whose birthday? Whose birthday? Before I say something silly. Just double checking. I'm gonna go ahead and just start up.
Anonymous contributed $16.20 towards Taco Bell $15 gift sent via throne.com.
She gonna talk again? Okay, thank you so much for the Taco Bell card. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for support. Thank you for tacos. I appreciate you, Anonymous. Thank you. Get some lunch later. Bestie's not my nice. Was it a good party? Glad you got to celebrate. Yeah, what's everyone been up to this weekend? Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. For the subs, the bits, the tacos, thank you so much. Railer says it's been out of stock everywhere, now being taken and slathered in yellow paint. The injustice of it. Everyone's too busy stealing them for their armies. Sorry, Ravenlord. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I'm gonna ask chat. Chat, what's been your favorite model you've seen, stolen for other armies? What have been some of your favorites you've seen? Don't start talking Taco Bell. Why can't I talk about Taco Bell and how much I love Taco Bell? Next time I have post office day. It's getting used. Thank you. Right, welcome in. How are you? He's gonna be slathered in purple too. See, this whole chat is who's buying out that mini. This chat right here. I love it. Whenever I start, I end up getting it for dinner. Same, I go get it for lunch usually. I'm like, oh, I have to run this errand that's conveniently by a Taco Bell. It'd be a shame if I just got Taco Bell. It's like I have vengeance and stole Fafnir ran. Hell broke for my Iron Warriors. See, it's just steal back. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta steal back. If you can't beat them, join them. Join them. Steal them back. don't say Taco Bell. Surely no one would mention Taco Bell. Not in this stream. No, no. Life in Madness welcome in says, look at me. Look at me. I'm the chosen one now. We're starting ya, boy. How are you today? Welcome in. How was the weekend? My weekend, sorry chat, I didn't answer my own question. My weekend has been crunch time. I'm trying to get the nights finished up and they're getting so close. But I was going a ham on like basing them and getting them wrapped up, studio photos for projects that are done so they can go home so I can get the next batch of projects. It's been a lot of work. So basically Friday and then yesterday were just big crunch days for me. I got some video editing done. Got that all done, got quotes out. It was a lot of work yesterday. So my weekend hasn't been anything nuts, but needed to be done, you know? Tell me you guys have had a more fun weekend. At least what I call it is Grand Theft Marine characters. Everything is purple. They're gonna be pretty. Gonna be so pretty. I'm excited to dive in. Right, since I got the last box on my last Kickstarter. The models have gunpowder level part counts. Oh gosh. Wait, are these but they're still like smaller minis, right? I feel like you've told me about one of these before. I'm trying to remember now. Yeah, with the Day of the Dead. Here is, let me, so here is the basing I went with. It's already got Sadie Fuzz on it, because of course it does. I wanted to keep it brighter because we had all the brighter colors, so I went with more of a desert theme. But then we added a bunch of rocks. I added a bunch of flowers. I think I probably need more flowers, just because the flowers are, like, used with the celebration quite a bit. So I got those on there. And then the, like, kind of the main piece is, if you guys are not familiar with the tradition, they do something called, I hope I pronounce this right, an ofrenda, which is a little, like, altar where you can put photos and flowers and basically a little shrine to put stuff on. You put food and stuff on them. So I took this altar and I'm making it into that, and it's not quite done yet, but I've got some little sugar skulls on here. I got some candles. But I got all of that on there. And then got some decals I'm gonna put up here today. I was waiting for the clear coat. But yeah, Friday was just crunching out all of these bases. It was a lot of work. So I got a lot of that done. There, still got a little bit more work, but between that, getting the Templars ready to head home, I've got one more banner to do for them. Calgar's going home, Karn's going home. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. Erebray, welcome in. How are you? Finish it February. Let's go. Yesterday was roller rink. Today, wait, is traction? Traction. What's up, butts? Sounds like you need to DoorDash some Taco Bell. That's true. That's true. Yeah, you're all good. Black Ladder, welcome in. How are you? So many cool little details. Thank you. I'm trying to do, because like a lot of like traditions and celebrations, it is a lot of little things, and I'm trying to pull in as many as I can. I kind of hate that it's taking me this long to get some of it together, but I also want them to, like, be perfect by the time we're done, so this is what happens when you're trying to put some more time into them. Yeah, definitely don't just thank you, I appreciate that. I hate that I've had them as long as I have, but I think it's now that it's all coming together, I'm like, "Okay, I'm glad I didn't rush it. I'm glad they're coming together." So yeah, that's been I don't know, even doing commissions this long, a little bit of a learning experience. Oh, and medical recovery. I gotcha. The friend looks so good. Thank you. I feel like it still needs, I don't know if it needs like a design on the cloth. I think the book definitely needs a design on it. So I was gonna set it down for now and come back to it. But I also don't want it to be like too crazy, you know? I want it to still be like, yes, that's what that is. So we'll work on that. But that's been my weekend, is getting a lot of that together. Played a little bit of tactics. I watched some fighting games. There's a fighting game tournament in Chicago right now called Frosty Faustings. So I had that on in the background. And that's been my weekend. What have you guys been up to? Agrees exists, but still goes to Taco Bell because I don't want that taco. I want Taco Bell. They don't have a Crunchwrap Supreme, wasted mind. I'm going to Taco Bell. I want a Crunchwrap Supreme. They're like 3.5 inches tall. Oh, okay, so it'll probably take me all week to build this entire box. That's a lot of pieces for something that small. That's a lot. All right, let me pull up. I've got him up on the web store here so I can make sure I get everything. Let's go ahead and get some of the black blocked in. And sometimes it just hits. Yeah, I talk about, yeah, sometimes you just need it. You just need it. You just need a crunch wrap. You just need a cheesy gordita crunch. You just have to. You have to. Yeah, both are great, but they're distinct desires. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I want the authentic taco. Sometimes I don't. I'm going to cooking a sheet pan of bacon for delivery enjoyers only. You enjoy. I'm gonna go get a crunch wrap. Thank you again for the Taco Bell gift card. I appreciate you. That's anonymous. Thank you. Thank you, Anonymous. Managed to get some cardio done this weekend. Try and manage my sad brain a little better than I have. It's wild what a difference it makes. I notice it too when I'm not able to do my workout. Being able to just work out some of that like anxious energy is huge. Jack Frost, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody coming in. We're working on some Warhammer today. So this is Lysander for the Imperial Fist, and we are just getting started. So we're getting the basic stuff done right now. How are you? How is your stream? Also had miniatures and models, what we were working on. I missed this. Torchies has a $20 deal for 6 street tacos, beans, rice, 2 drinks. That's pretty good, especially for Torchies. Hi, Farm Welcome in. How are you? Oh, you've got winter kicks your butt too. Okay, got the seasonal. I have that in the summer, so I understand. It sucks. It sucks. But yeah, I have found that working out helps. If I'm feeling down, or if I can't work out for a couple days, I definitely notice it. Where it's like, oh man, my body's got too much energy. It doesn't know what to do with itself. It's got too much going on. All right, where else do we have? We've got the fist up top, and it looks like on his leg is the same. But yeah, how was your stream? Welcome in, Raiders. If we have any projects, let me tell me all about them. I want to hear about them. Welcome in. Oh my goodness, all the sounds today. Bill, thank you so much for that sub for 74 months of support. Thank you. I appreciate that. How are you? What you up to today or this weekend? We're starting our next batch of yellow boys today. Small batch this time. Small batch. Before bigger batch. But for right now, small batch. Good, I was working. Ooh, a siege turtle. That sounds sick. Chat, you know what to do. If you want to check out a siege turtle, some more minis here on Twitch, go give a follow. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. Okay, so siege turtle. Would that be, I guess what system would that be for? I'm thinking Darnath or like D&D. What would a siege turtle be? Nice +5. Mikey, welcome in. How are you? Half the stream is painting, half the stream is using tools to make stencils. Oh, okay, because I don't have freehand skill. It's handy being able to do the stencils for sure. It's cool. Well, chat if you want to check that out. Could be some good tips there. Go give a follow. Dorn approves of siege turtles. When do I get to paint a siege turtle? Alive and Madness. That wasn't on the quote. When do I get to paint a? Hold up. Holding out on me. Riot says, "Oh, I fixed my treadmill. I soldered a new connector to the board and fixed the cable. Let's go, Riot. That's awesome." It's so nice being able to do things like that, like be handy and figure out things like that. That's awesome. Congrats. Paranoia, welcome in. How are you? What you up to today? Let's see. We made a turtle shell on the laser. That's a cool idea. That's cool. Chat, definitely go give a follow. Go check that out. Tony, thank you so much for the 5 stream streak. I appreciate it. We're having a good day. I'm not sure. It looks like something from Redwall. I purchased it from, okay, Dragon Trapper Lodge. I just paint things and give them away. I don't really play. Dragon Trapper Lodge has had some really cool stuff. I've seen, just on, like, socials, some of their stuff get shared. They have some very cool minis. Well, that's awesome. Lurk, off to paint a wall sounds good, Bill. Thank you. Thank you for painting with me. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. We'll have to share work in progress later. Hi, friends. As we played Shadows of Brimstone yesterday. First mission was sort of easy. We succeeded. Second mission, not so much. We got stomped 3 times, where we decided to change the big boss to something else, and almost didn't make it, but finally won. Holy cow. That sounds like a rough gaming session. Sometimes that's nice, though. I hate when a game is too easy, you know? So I'm looking for my gray. I don't think there it is. Her turtle shell and laser. Jack Frost rated in and was apparently working on a siege turtle today on stream. So if that sounds like it's up your alley, go give a follow. I don't know how it could not be, like, siege turtle. All you need to know. Daria, hello! When your hair is soft and fluffy like today, it's pretty. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. How are you feeling? I was thinking about you the other day. Hope all is good. Hope you're having a good weekend. It's good to see you. We got more Spess Marines. Sea Turtles is a magic card? Should be. Should be. It's like the little Kappas. Kappa Cannoneer. It's kinda what I had in my head when they said it. Okay, so we're gonna get the Crux Terminatus. Base code. I'm basically putting off edge highlighting because we need to do it and I don't want to. I don't wanna. Oh no, I have it down and I don't want to bring chat down, but I will be okay. Thinking of you, Terea. Sending hugs. We are here for you. Thanks for coming to hang out with us. Keep you company here. I was about to start a mission. Start a mission 50 tons under the limit. So there's 110 Atlas. Oh, and the mech market? Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. I've got lots of updates here in the chat. Let me back up for paranoia. I was playing MechWarrior 5. Was about to start a mission that's canon in the universe. Okay. Okay, but then was able to find something in the market. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm not super familiar with MechWarrior, but glad you're able to get it figured out. Hi, Farm about Shadows of Brimstone. My character lost 4 sanity permanently, which is rough. Of course, the other players lost something like 10 HP permanently because of botched surgery last time I played. Holy cow, you guys are taking debuffs like crazy. Crazy. There's a mech market? Apparently. I'm learning all the things today. Apparently. Apparently much needed for missions. Is anyone else playing anything right now? Either tabletop or a video game? What do we got, chat? I tried to play some more tactics last night, but I was so tired after, like, crunching all day that I did, like, 2 missions and I caught myself, like, nodding off. So, decided to hop off, save it for another day. Those crunch days. Last couple days have been a lot. Have been a lot of work. Is my Minecraft playing, oh, Hightail. I need to ask her. She played on, I think her PlayStation. I think Hightail's just PC. Yeah, Danny. I think it's just PC, so I don't think she would be able to. She'd probably love it though, you're right. She was, she and I were trying to decide if we were, restarting our Animal Crossing islands. So I did it on stream. I went ahead and, we just started a new island. And I think she is now trying to decide too, because she's got the, that building itch. So I think, but then, last night she sent me a TikTok and someone had animated, like, what happens when you delete the island. And they basically were getting, like, Thanos snapped. It was awful. So she sent that to me and she's like, I don't want to restart my island anymore. And then the worst part was the TikTok search was like abandoned Nintendogs. And it was like, no. All these poor friends we've abandoned in games. It's just really, like, funny, but kind of sad, like, "Oh, yeah. I used to play these games all the time." Uh, Thanos snaps a good commit. That was pretty much what the animation was. It was like, "Oh, no." One of them even straight up said, like, "I don't feel so good." And it was like, "No." Uh, I'm kinda thinking about picking have you been playing Hytale today or checking it out? I'm considering it. The only thing is I've got so many games coming out that I wanna play that I don't know if I've got time for it. But yeah, chat, what's everyone playing right now? Anyone else checking out Hytale or this last week we checked out No Rest for the Wicked, which I love, and I'm trying to decide how much I wanna play early access or just wait for the full game. We played that on Tuesday. If anyone wants to check it out, it's up on YouTube. But I really enjoyed that. That was really fun. Slam and I are playing Halo 3 at the moment. We'll be playing that on Wednesday again. And this week we're gonna check out. Do I have it on my Steam Deck? I don't think I do. We're gonna be checking out Cairn, which is the new rock climbing sim survival game. I've had my eye on it. It looked really, really cool, and then it reviewed really well. So I'm like even more excited to play it. So we're gonna check that out on Tuesday. If you want to come rock climbing with me, chat. Tom Nook deserves his fate. Francis, I keep trying to play Enfield, but it keeps trying to beam immense amounts of information to my brain. It's painfully overwhelming for ADHD. I feel like those kind of gotcha games are a lot of that, where it's a lot and it's very overwhelming. I've only tried a couple of them, but they do seem like a lot. What do I want to work on next? Is it? We just like just let's just do it while we're together. Terry says, it's early access and buggy, but it's pretty good for me. I love Hytale. It's like a foundation that built correctly has potential than Minecraft. That's what I keep hearing. And I like that from what I've seen, it's like more exploration too, where you're like finding the memories and stuff. I'm tempted, I'm not gonna lie. I'm tempted. If we have a week here where I don't have something planned, I might have to do it. It does look fun. Because that was always my thing with Minecraft is like if I don't have a quest or a goal or something like that, I kind of get bored. I'll play for a bit and I'm like, okay, I don't have an idea of what I want to do, so I'm just gonna take off. But if it's got more of that. Hereby restarted Skyrim for the umpteenth time. Let's go. What build you running? What build you running? Smite a boost, welcome in. That's what you're playing right now, Karen. What do you think so far? Oh, I'm so excited to start it. It's beautiful. That game is gorgeous. Just everything I've seen is like, yeah, I'm gonna like this. And it's so hard to wait until like my video game day stream. It was really tempting to just load it up today and be like, sorry chat, we're not painting today. We're rock climbing. It was really tempting. We have to get some work done first and then we'll go rock climbing. But I'm very excited. But that'll be on Tuesday if anyone would like to come rock climb with us. Very nice. I spent 21 million, is that sea bills? On the Atlas and a Highlander, about 10 tons under max tonnage. Good enough? And feels particularly bad because of the factory building. Oh, so it's another set of tutorials on top of it. That makes sense. So they paint more battle tech? You're not going stealth archer, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Sure you're not. Sure you're not. I always like battle mage is what I end up liking more. Like, let me hit things, but also magic things. That always ends up being what I like to do. It's challenging and peaceful. It's very good. I'm very excited. I'm glad you're enjoying it. There is another rock climbing game, Jasant, if you guys are interested. I think that one is supposed to be a bit more like zen peaceful, where Karen is trying to be a little bit more challenging. So if the genre sounds interesting to you, there is another game for rock climbing. I almost want to play that one after just to see how different they are. They both look very cool. And the lies we tell ours. I was gonna say, I feel like I'm the one person that doesn't do the stealth archer build, blah, blah, blah. I feel like it's just me that's like, eh. Like I know it's crazy powerful, but I always pick something else. I just like running up and hitting things in the face too much, you know? You guys know that by now. I've only used the bow once when I was trying to take on a master vampire and his cronies. Oh, avoiding the disease, that makes sense. There's a guy I found on TikTok who restarted Skyrim with the goal of just being a survivalist. Nothing else, to try to be a normie citizen. It was a cool idea. I love when there's like a goal like that. Watching watching those kinds of playthroughs are really fun. Just be a normal, ordinary citizen. That is fun. It kind of reminds me of like is it the Nuzlocke challenges and things for Pokemon where they have like very specific rules for their runs and stuff. Those are always fun to watch. I think the like Sims community will do stuff like that too. But yeah, that's what we've got this week. There are a whole bunch of games coming out this month. It's gonna be potentially a very busy month depending on I've applied for a bunch of game codes, so we'll see what we get, chat. But new Resident Evil is later this month. Dragon Quest Remastered is here next week, this coming week. Reanimal, which is from the people who did Little Nightmares, is here in a couple weeks. It's a very busy gaming month. What's everyone excited for? I use a lot of Axe and then Spark Shield. Seems like Valentine month is usually game half. Like, yeah, I feel like it's like the games that had to delay around holiday time all end up in like February, March. And then we're like playing catch up because they're all getting released at the same time. I'm not complaining. I'll play them all, but it does sometimes the stream calendar looks a little packed. Sometimes it just ends up a little packed. But anything you guys are looking forward to? I feel like even from what I listed, there's more that I have forgotten. Those are just the biggies that I am interested in. I feel like there's another one that like a larger one that I'm forgetting. It's just not a game I normally play. Oh, what am I forgetting? The other one I'm kind of interested in is it's like the Pokemon Stardew Valley. Is it Pokopia? Pokopia? I don't know. But that's in March, I think. That'll be fun. Yeah, any other games you guys are looking forward to? Maybe not this month, but we're just looking forward to in general. While I try to survive edge highlighting here. Let's see. Other than that, I've been keeping up with a few shows. We've been watching the Fallout show. We've been watching Freer End. I need to watch this week's JJK. I haven't watched that yet. That's about it. I saved a video from Facebook where you create monsters and fight them, but I can't remember what it's called. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know that one. Barcode battle. Oh, is that the one your Bryce talking about? Not seen that one. From a quick Google search, it looks like Unemployment Simulator is coming out this month. I mean, that feels like that'd be pretty easy to simulate. Monster Lab Simulator. Okay, another simulator. So many simulators. Trying to think if there's anything else I've seen. Those are the big. Everything else I'm thinking of is March or later. I'm into the anime and also Bridgerton, because I'm still the kind of girl who likes the British period piece with people from all walks of life. Meh. I watched the first season. I don't think I realized how many more Bridgertons we've now had. Sorry, chat, one second. I have managed to tweak this weird little, like, tendon again, and it hurts. And I found some, like, exercises I need to start doing, so it stops doing that, but until then, ow. Just while I was holding the miniature, like, hitched up on me, that hurt. Sorry. When are we playing Simulator you know it's coming. Someone's working on it. Someone's working on Simulator. You know it's coming. You know I'll get a code for it when it comes out. Was talking to a friend recently about the barcode battle games, how they're such a cool oh, do I need to look these up? That's I feel like I don't know what this is. Gonna go navigate Nightmare Code Life. Wish me luck, everyone. You got this, Mikey. Hang in there. We will catch you next time. Bye-byes for now. You got this. I don't like the books compared to the Netflix show. Okay. Oh. Usually it's always the other way around. It's like, oh, the books are better. Now not so much. Now the show is better. Well, yeah, is anyone reading anything? I am reading, there is no Anti-Memetics Division, which is the, like, weird SCP book. I feel like I keep reading too late at night because I feel like I'm not giving it the attention it deserves. It's still good, but it's like a non-linear storytelling too, so I think I come back to it the next night and I'm like, "Wait, what did I read?" Tom Morrison Mobility is a good shout on YouTube. I'll have to look that up later. But yeah, it's just the little tendon that connects your bicep and your shoulder. It keeps getting because I've started the boxing stuff. Since I started that, it has started happening. So either my form is really, really bad or it's just a muscle that's not used to being used that way, which is what I'm guessing. I keep tweaking it. Hurt. Mostly Japanese concept reads, scan random barcodes to make months. Okay. Thank you, Scott, for the link. I'm gonna take a quick scan. Oh. This little handheld game. Supplied with a number of cards, each of which had a barcode. Upon starting the game, the player must swipe a barcode representing a player. The game uses barcodes to create a character for the player to use. Not all of them work as players, some are enemies or power-ups. Because of the ubiquity of barcodes in daily life, players are encouraged to go beyond the barcodes. Experiment with their own barcode monsters, power-ups from everyday products like food and cleaning products. This sounds like so much fun. Outside of Japan, it was a massive flop. It was hyped up, sold in shops alongside the Game Boy and the Game Gear. Okay. Yeah, I could see that being confusing. There's a barcode battler too. There's a manga for it? Okay. In 2025, the game developer Tanuki Studios published a brand barcode battler's card set. I was gonna say, I feel like you could bring it back with a phone, right? I feel like you could bring it back with a phone. Wasn't the barcode battle game a monster? Is there another one? Going down the rabbit hole today. You can scan barcodes from like a pack of crisp and say stats for your monster. That's so sick. Oh man, we gotta bring it back. It was too far ahead of its time. Sorry, false parts of the internet. Monster Rancher uses music CDs. Oh, to scan was kind of badass. That sounds cool too. Okay, hold on. Monster Rancher. I'm gonna look for this in Google for me to look at later. Monster Rancher. That looks fun. Okay. I have more things to read after stream. Yeah, I feel like we could bring it back. Like a phone app? I would play it. I'm not gonna lie. I would play it. Butts is reading We Free Men with Mini Butts, and it's excellent. I need to read that one. I feel like when people recommend those books, it's one of them that's always like really high on the list. When I make my way back to the Discworld stuff, I need to read that. Yeah, anyone else reading any goodies? I guess here in the States, I think Barnes & Noble's just here in the States. They are doing the double stamp weekend this weekend. If anyone needed to stock up on books, I think it's through today. I was maybe thinking about getting a book or two. Get some stamps for more coupons. The more you buy, the more you save, chat. I was considering picking up a couple from my list. If anyone needs books. I don't think that's fine. I feel like the internet makes it no fun. Someone figured out ding dongs are OP and everyone just uses that. True, true. Just a rush on ding dongs. But like if you're not being, you know, competitive barcode battler, could be fun. Automod, shouldn't you be in church? For real. Just want you to stop talking about dongs in my chat. Automod just always out of the fun. My goodness. Man, I feel like a lot of those like gaming things, some of those things are just like ahead of its time and then they die and it's like, no, we should revisit some of these, you know? Some of the consoles and things. Like I'll forever be mad about the Vita not being supported. Now you've got the Switch 2, which is essentially the Vita. Sometimes it's tough when they're just ahead of its time. Or we didn't have the technology to do like exactly what they wanted it to do. So Silver Scratch, welcome in. Do you do Imperial Fist or just painting him? So I don't play them. This is a commission. So Alive and Madness and chat plays these in tournaments and things. So I just get a batch of them every now and then to paint. Do you play as well? Are you painting today? I think we should all make the phone app Primark Daddy Dating Sim. I need Slam to start working on his homework. It would be amazing. It would be. Imagine getting to stream our own visual novel before GW throws every lawyer at us. Every lawyer at us. Oh, it would be amazing though. A Primark Dating Daddy barcode version. Yes, you have to go out and scan him first. If you want to date him, you have to go scan him. Oh no. We're creating a monster chat. We did have the best lore. Everyone go out and scan your daddy. Vulcan always gives the best hugs. Absolutely. Vulcan would probably be my first choice. For real, for real. I already know Butts' first choice. The barcodes only exist on Forge. You have to have a Warhammer Plus account to scan. Stop. I gotta stop. I'm giving them ideas. I gotta stop. Slam's not here. I took over. I'm sorry. Sorry. Alright, there's that. And Charlie actually wasn't too bad. He's got like a lot of details covering edges. Actually wasn't terrible. There's more that I'll get as we go around, but wasn't terrible this time. We'll start working on some of the purity sealed and stuff. GW wouldn't stop us then. GW gives a license, I feel like they have been doing more, but I feel like it has been better stuff, which is good. There for a while they were doing it like candy and it was not good stuff. Feel like it's been better here. Thank goodness for them. Alright, let's get some of our purity seals and stuff started. Oops. That was sloppy of me. Clean that up. Okay, Let's see what else is going on. Streaming things. I think I want to start multi-streaming to YouTube again. I think we're gonna start that again next week. Once I make sure I've got my stuff all set up. Since TikTok's changing ownership, I'm trying to pivot my stuff away from TikTok. I think we're gonna focus YouTube again. Now that I've been posting more of my shorts and stuff over there. So I think we'll try that again next week. I didn't see a huge tick up like last time we did it, but now I've been posting more, so I wonder if that'll help us out. So probably next week we'll give that a try. Games Workshop presents Primark Barcode Daddy Dating Simulator. Holy cow, what a mouthful. I can't wait until the preview show where they show it off new. I want Troke to tell me about Daddy Dating Sim. That's what I live for now. I'm so sad about the TikTok situation. Same. It's the one app I actually like using, and now I'm trying to figure out how much I leave on there. I'll probably go down with the ship. I'm not gonna lie, Paranoia. Should I? Probably not. Will I? Probably. That's the one I actually like using. So figuring all that out. But I think as far as like for stream and monetizing and all that, YouTube's the better choice at this point. So I'll start swinging that way again. I've been playing since Rogue Trader, first edition. I'm going to play today. Start painting again tomorrow. Be working on Loyalist Iron Warriors. Nice. That's awesome. Welcome in. So I did play Warhammer. I started with 6th edition. I have Space Wolves, I've got Nids, and Eldar. I've not been playing lately because I don't like the new editions as much. It's a lot of bookkeeping, which I don't super love. But I still like to paint. So I paint a lot of Warhammer on here. I'm working on some giant knights at the moment. Let me show this bad boy off. So he is they're Day of the Dead themed. So getting a whole bunch of freehand done for them. And then earlier this week we were working on some of the Marvel United. So I was doing like the cell shaded comic book look. So there's some of what we like to work on, but yeah, I do more variety stuff now. As opposed to all Warhams. What happens if you decide to date Alfarius? Do you keep accidentally dating Megan as well? There's only one way to find out, Yarabra. Only one way to find out. Going down with the ship is what I do with every other app that's been compromised. Twitter, I bailed out pretty early. And I'm trying to decide if I need to do the same. I think TikTok, I'll go down with the ship. I like the app too much. It's also like, unfortunately, my highest follower count for when I'm applying for things. So it's with stream, there's reason for me to hang in there, but it sucks. So it's the one I actually enjoy like browsing and spending time on. I found an old rulebook for 6th edition. Don't say it's an old rulebook. It's just, a previous. Not old, right? Wouldn't be old. I don't post on Twitter or Instagram anymore, but just lurk. See, that's the other part of it is I really don't like using Instagram. But for miniature painting, that is where everyone is kind of hunkered down. So like I feel like I have to. But I don't enjoy using it. I have something to ask you. What do you think about the Sanderson series going to... Sorry, I've only read the first book of, I just blanked out. Is it Stormlight? What is it going to Apple? Is it Stormlight or is it a different series? I read the first one and I'm trying to decide if I want to go back. Like, maybe eventually. Oh, they're doing both. So that would be, Mistborn and Stormlight. Okay. I feel like I would watch Mistborn for sure. Man, Stormlight's that's a big project. That's a big project to like sign on for. I think part of my hesitation, and I know that Apple's been better, I think, with series, but like as a Game of Thrones girly, I'm like, But I don't know, I feel like I would trust Apple a little bit more. But it's definitely I feel like a concern for those who really like those series. Something to consider. Part of it's just like that's a long time to be working on that series, you know? That's gonna be a lot of seasons, a lot of time. My fiance's blessed on Insta with cute doggos and great mini painting. A vintage rulebook? Noob, get out of here. Antique. Antique rulebook. But I feel like I would trust it. Apple seems to be doing really well here lately. Like, there's so many shows where people are, like, talking about them and, like, that they're good, and they're, like, all seem to be on Apple at the moment. Apple also seems to be doing, like, all the sci-fi here lately, which is kinda cool. You call it an ancient 6th edition tome, blows dust off cover, coughs violently. Ancient indeed. Ugh. Miss Burns seems like it would be a good TV show. Yeah, I feel like just the length alone was like, oh, that one seems doable. Well, I say that. Maybe it's just the pacing. The pacing of the books are a bit slower for Stormlight. Maybe it does translate better than I'm thinking, or like quicker than I'm thinking. I think I'd like Mistborn more in media because it's a huge heist. Yeah, I feel like that. Like the hook is already there, right, Terea? Or like Stormlight. Stormlight's good, but it takes a little bit longer to get cooking. I feel like that one just makes more sense in my brain, but obviously they know what they're doing. Okay, any more silver on the side at least? I'm not gonna worry about the back so much just yet for stream. Work on the hammer a bit. My brother loathes their Foundation series, says they miss the central point of the entire story. No individual person matters, people run around going, you matter so much. I don't follow either. I was trying to think if anyone in chat had mentioned the Foundation stuff specifically. I don't think so. And I'm not, I'll be honest, super familiar with the source material, so I can't say one way or another. Okay, that's like all silver. Let me get a little more paint. I was gonna move the camera a tiny bit. If you get motion sick, look away for just a second. I'm gonna pull the camera closer to me. Okay, no barfing. Okay. There. I was too close to the bottom of the screen there. I move it when I film TikToks, so sometimes I don't put it back just where it needs to be. The rulebook is well preserved. It's a Chaos Space Marine Codex. Oh, and a word bearer army. I liked part of Foundation. Oh, but it got weird. I feel like I should read it first, you know? Thursday is fairly dry. Arthur C. Clarke books, yeah, I've heard that. I've not read any just yet, but I have heard that. So then translating it over, I could see being difficult. Clean up aisle noob. Saying a lot of mixed things about Foundation. I was influenced by someone on Twitter a while ago to listen to audio drama of Isaac Asimov's classic. Yeah, I feel like if I were to watch it, I want to read it. So I think is it the Silo series is also on Apple, and I think I want to read that before I would watch it. That seemed interesting too. But yeah, they seem to keep getting all the sci-fi stuff. Murderbot, I believe, is over there, which I still need to watch and read. I have so many things I want to read, chat. Holy cow. Getting back into reading's been great, but also it's become a whole nother backlog for me. I just like to read too many different things. I'm so behind. Foundation side, my brother has recommended more Apple series than any other streaming. I feel like when it comes up, like when you guys are here in chat and on socials, the Apple series all seem to review very, very well. People seem to be digging them. Was it Pluribus you guys are enjoying too and talking about? I gotta find a way to watch all these things. Is Murderbot a good one to read? I've only read the first one, and I enjoyed it. I do want to go back at some point. They're pretty short, which is kind of fun. I enjoyed it, but I've only read the first one. If anyone else would like to hop in on Murderbot, please feel free. I read it in between other things, so I wasn't ready to commit to more of the series right then, but I do want to go back. I've heard it only gets better, so if I like the first one, I should like the rest of them. That's what it sounded like. Yeah, if anyone else wants to hop in, help Teria, let me know. There is still Andor. I know it's on the list. It's on the list. Apple TV has a ton of hits, though. I love Monarch, Legacy of Monsters. So you got Godzilla and King Kong stuff. Severance, I still need to watch. Murderbot. Pluribus is on there. Yep. For All Mankind, Silo, Severance, Ted Lasso, Mythic Quest. This is the Seth Rogen show on ATV too. Which one is that? I feel like I did see that in passing. But yeah, they've got a bunch. They got a bunch of stuff. Any other silver while we're... Oh, his whole, side of his head's all silver. I thought it was yellow. This is all silver. Okay. Any more? Cables are all black and red. I'll go ahead and get the other side hammer. I try not to paint too much on the back with stream just because that's where I'm holding them. I don't want to stick my finger in paint, so. Plus, as we know, display painters never paint the back of the model, so. Those are the strats. You just don't paint the back of the model. Let's see, I upgraded. Ooh, my Kindle only took 11 years to kill it. Phone and plug in a few new things. Yes, what did you upgrade to? I have the Paperwhite, and I really like it. Congrats on new Kindle. Got a few new Kindles in the chat. Apple, oh yeah, the only way to watch F1 this season. Maybe it is worth it. I don't like saying that, but maybe it is worth it. Considering we just listed 5 series at least to watch. Maybe it is at this point. Ramen Cannon's one of those I need to watch. Reminds me of the tabletop Moonbase game Blacksite makes. Romans, welcome in. How are you? Oh, Catherine O'Hara was on the studio. Mikey Toad, welcome in today. How you doing? How's the weekend? We're working on Lysander. We're still really early, but we're talking TV stuff as you come in. How's your weekend? We're getting some more base coats. We've done some highlighting, but we need obviously a lot more highlighting. We're in the thick of it now. We're talking TV. Paperwhite, same. It's too fast, too sensitive to touch. Oh, so I keep messing up. Oh, I can imagine after 11 years. Imagine how different it is. I got mine, 2 years ago now? Is that right? Yeah, almost 2 years ago. I had been wanting to get back into reading, and I realized that it was lighting for me. If I didn't have really bright lighting, my eyes would get really tired, and I really couldn't read for very long. So I got the Kindle, and the backlighting, the e-ink makes all the difference. And now I am back to reading both physical and Kindle books all the time. I'm really, really glad I picked it up. It was that little boost and helped me realize what I was missing, why I couldn't read longer like I wanted to. But I'm really glad I did it. They last forever, yeah. That's what I've heard. They're bringing V for Vendetta back to theaters on November 5th. That feels timely. That feels timely. What other gold do we have? I think the Eagle's gold. I'll check here in a second. Okay, I just got his cloak. Thank God. I hate when that happens. Clean that up real quick. It just flipped right out of my hand. You guys see that? Tell your boy to calm down. Calm down. Titan, welcome in. How are you? Enjoy the freeze. It's silly because I don't have to leave to work. It was kind of the same for me. How are you? This is for Live and Madness. Yeah. We've got a box of characters that we were working on. What are you up to? Well, I need to show you. I've been working on the knights. Just been like crunching through the knights the last couple days, and I've gotten a lot done. But I'm tired. Timely as Andor. I will eventually watch it, I promise. I promise. I'm just always 10 years behind on watching things. Right now, Slam and I are watching it's the Disney version of the Daredevil show, so Born Again. It's okay. It's not as good as the Netflix. It's okay. We're gonna keep watching because there's new stuff in March, but that's the other thing I'm watching. But again, catching up from whenever that came out. I should get an e-reader. There's this little one that magnetically attaches to the back of your phone. Oh, for like 50 bucks. I really like mine. If anyone's ever been on the fence about a Kindle, I used to have the Nook from Barnes & Noble, but the screen on that is more like a tablet. So I found that reading on that, I would not remember things as well. I think because my brain was processing it like a phone or a computer screen. So like I had that for a while, and that's why I put it off for so long. It's like, well, I didn't really like the Nook, so why would this be any different? Having the e-ink feels so much more like a book, and it's so much better. So if anyone's on the fence, if you were like me and like, I don't need that. It really does make a difference. It's kind of wild, honestly, how much of a difference it makes. And I'm really glad I got mine. I know there's if you don't want to do the Amazon route, there's I think it's Books, Boox. They've got the like handheld size ones. If you don't want the bigger ones. Is it Kobo? Is another brand that people will get. So if you don't want to be in the Amazon ecosystem, there's a few different options. All right, but I'm depressed to hear this season of Fruin. Oh, it's only 10 episodes. It's kind of interesting to see how I feel like more anime are going like the arc route. So like however long the arc is what they do. I kind of love it, honestly. Dragon Ball looks like it's moving to that too, and I'm excited about that. If that's what makes sense, I'm here for it. Oh my gosh, hold on. I've been using some form of Kindle for 19 years now. I love them. Yes. You can upload your PDFs to the Kindle too. I've done some manga on there, which is really nice. Giverioso, hello. How are you? Oh, do you have a Kobo? Jackson Winters, love my Kobo. Hey, Demon Slayer, welcome in. Slow's down, so 10 might catch people up to Bremen Cyclist. Okay. Yeah, I think if it has like a natural place to have the season, I really like that they do that rather than like forcing so many episodes. Like if they had to be like, it has to be 13 episodes, then sometimes it just feels weird. I almost got the Kobo because it lets you exist outside of Amazon's ecosystem. Yeah, that's why I wanted to make sure to mention it. There are other options if you don't want to Amazon it. I get it. Reaper, welcome in. How are you? Okay. Hold on. But first, step back from the original 28. I feel like if it lines up with the arc, I like that. Back in my day, we had 3-episode OVAs and we liked it, says Noob. It says, what I'm looking at is the X-Tank? X4? It's small, but if you're on the go, that's probably a bonus. Yeah, some of the ones, like, some people like ones they can just throw on their purse or throw in a bag. I definitely see the appeal. I like the size of the larger ones, but yeah, there's a whole bunch of different options now. Hey, Timus, welcome in. What do you undercoat for painting yellow? So for this, I actually do Mornfang brown. So I do a brown underneath. If you want a brighter yellow, you can do just like a white or an off gray and get a brighter yellow that way also. But yeah, I do Mornfang brown. I have no idea how many episodes of JJ Care left, but I hope it's like 20 something. Gotcha, Akada is 24. Yeah, because JJK's been doing by arc too. Like Shibuya was an arc. Obviously got movies in there too, which makes things sometimes telling people how to watch these series gets very confusing. Kind of like brought to mind when we were talking Dragon Ball the other day. It's like, oh gosh, this is confusing to anyone who doesn't read the manga. Like Demon Slayer's doing, yeah, a lot of them have moved to just doing the arcs. And I think it makes way more sense. What am I doing? What do I want to do? Let's work on the, I guess, the Terminatus here for a bit. I do that. What were we talking about before? Got distracted. Talk Kindle, we talk shows. Yeah, maybe it is worth getting Apple TV at this point, just with how many shows are so well reviewed. Seem to be doing pretty well. They seem to keep adding to it. What are you doing? Not painting purple, not yet. You wait. I gotta work on your banner boy here later today. You wait a second. You wait up. All right, let's work on the crux. What is everyone else working on? What's on the hobby table chat? Anyone else got some Warhams or other projects? Can't wait to hear the dub for in season 2. Oh, I have no idea when that is. We just watch it subbed, so I have no idea. I use it for practice. I gotta get back to my homework here this week. I've been really bad. I'm like scared to go back to my Japanese homework because I don't know how much of it's gonna be like starting over at this point. It's been a hot minute since I've practiced. Let me get back to it. So is there a 2/3 done night? They'll start coming out this week. Oh, okay. I know there's usually a delay, but I wasn't sure. Just because we don't listen to it. Got stormtroopers on the go. Let's go. Anyone else got some hobby? I miss the dub voices. I'm glad the dubs are much better than. I still have the, I don't know, like slight bias against dubs, but like there are some series that like that's where I watched it first, so that's what I prefer, but glad they're much better now. Gambit base codes, let's go, butts. I'm excited. I'm excited to see your Gambit come along. Especially with all the work you've done filing him down to make him crop top Gambit. I'm excited. There's another series I have to watch, Old X-Men. On the 6th. Well, if I say Stark, yeah. I like the original. A lot of dubs of decent voice actors is, yeah, it's come a long, long way from what they used to be. I just like using it for practice. I do like Fern's very good. It was a very good show. We never went back to Spy Family, I'm just realizing. I feel like Spy Family kind of fell off a bit. I'm a little sad about it. I still need to go back and finish My Hero Academia as well. Didn't finish that up just yet. Alright, is there any more? I think we're good. We're gonna do one more highlight on those. Keep seeing complaints about bad subs that seem to be AI slap. Oh, the like, yeah, the subtitles, the closed captioning. You can definitely tell when. I do need to read Dan to Dan. I have been reading any manga yet. I need to. I want to get back to that, and I want to get back to, I had been reading Monster, and my brother got me the rest for Christmas, so I think I want to go back to that too to finish it, because it was really good. But I like having physical. I really like the manhwa for so I've thought about reading it instead of watching it. The show did not pull me in. Apparently it does pick up after where I dropped it, but I thought about maybe reading it instead. Amazon's AI dubs are so bad they were worse than the worst 80s dubs. Like, I just don't understand because they put so like we know that localization was like a whole thing that had to get better. And we did that and they're like, "You know what we should go back to? It's AI." AI slop. Localization is so important. This is I finished From Hell. Now reading a book by Scott McCloud about how to draw comics. Let's go, buds. There's a large rivals problem in my life at the moment, taking up all my free time. I think I might take a little bit more breaks from it here. It's been fun. And I like hanging out with everyone, but there's other stuff I want to do. You know? There's other games and stuff I need to play. It is hard though when like everyone else is on. I'd love to quit Amazon Prime, but unfortunately it has its fingers in everything. Grubhub, Audible, obscure series, old anime OVAs on Prime. I have to spend memory on my external torrenting, plus Fallout, The Boys. And dubs are atrocious. What they did to Banana Fish is on. I heard about it, but I didn't actually see much about it. Did they? I'm trying to remember what Scott told me. Did they walk all that back? Like remove it? I started reading Banana Fish, but I didn't get super far. I decided to go digital for it. If anyone enjoyed Hellsing, seek out the manhwa Priest. It's unfinished, but what's there is good. There's alternatives to Audible. Money with a pirate head on, you can go elsewhere. Was it Libro? I had shared one a while back that people seem to like. I think, I don't know if the, like, selection is as large, but... Hey, Dark Angel, welcome in! What's going on this fine stream? By the Emperor, we are working on Lysander. How are you? What you up to? Talking about, shows and audiobooks and all that good stuff. We're nerding out while we nerd out. I think my thing with Prime is, like, even the shipping's not what it used to be. It's still not the next day or whatever it used to be. Not having to wait longer on things. So it's like, even that's not as good. Libraries are a great source for audiobooks. Yeah, sorry, I don't do audiobooks, so I don't have as many, I don't know as much, but Chad, if you want to throw some in, please go for it. I just don't audiobook, so I'm a bad I'm a bad resource. Libraries great in general. I have a I basically went through my TBR and went through my library and I saved like 90 books saved for later. So when I go through what I've got here, I will go make a library run. Support your local library. I've successfully not bought anything off Amazon for a year. There's so many Warhammer book and so many deals per month. So many classics I can read for free with Audible. That's fair. But yeah, there's definitely options. Library great. I feel like a lot of places offer the like the classics for free. Let's see, doing all right. Added a Leviathan Dreadnought to my Dark Angels army this past Thursday. Let's go. How large of a Dark Angel army do you have? Welcome on in. As a Space Wolf player, it pains me to say it, but welcome in. I can't do audiobooks. I've tried. It's too slow for how fast I read. I've mentioned on stream, I start to tune it out after about 10 minutes. I treat it like, my brain treats it like music, and I'm not listening to it. I am too visual for audiobooks, unfortunately. I can't do it. I just tune right out. Which stinks. I would love to catch up with things through audiobook, but my brain is not built that way. Price check Magic cards. I wouldn't recommend Magic through Amazon. No. No. Too many people have gotten orders messed up, too. No, not worth it, I don't think. You can go through a game store. Much more reliable. Let's see, for 40k, over 10,000 points worth. For Horus Heresy, 6k worth. That's a lot of Dark Angels. That's a lot of Dark Angels. That's awesome, though. Now, speaking of Samuels, you said they abruptly shut down their fresh grocery stores. They built a brand new one in my city. It's open, a little over a year. I did see something about that. I don't think we have any near us, so I didn't really look into it, but I did see, like, an article about it. Amazon doesn't even make money from selling things to consumers. They make it from advertising things to be sold. It's a very weird, it's a very weird thing. We are also trying to use it less. Especially, like, because I've been reading more, or looking at, like, the publishing industry. So they, like, sell books much cheaper because they're trying to, like, essentially drive, like, Barnes& and Noble out of business so they can have a monopoly there as well. Which is why I'll never buy books on Amazon. So it's very interesting when you dive more into it. I do want to support the game store. Was more curious. Yeah, no, it's taking a look makes sense. But I've seen too many orders goofed up through Amazon that would not recommend, even if you're, like, not trying to avoid Amazon. That is indeed the Dark Angel. That's right, all 16k of him. You love to see it, but at the same time, I know people lose their jobs. Yeah, double-edged sword. Yeah, it's a whole beast. No matter what, like, angle you look at it, it's a whole beast. The first store was selling things like a few dollars less than Sprouts. Because don't they also own, what is it called? The other grocery store. Whole Foods? It is Whole Foods, okay. Yeah, because don't they already have that too? Aren't they the... Most of my 40k army got secondhand from my dad. The rest is from splitting battle boxes with him and my younger brother that I bought myself. That's awesome. Glad you get to share that together. So wait, what armies do they have? Amazon statements after they pulled out of gaming should have been a warning. They kept trying to kill Steam so they could become the dominant game market and change what they wanted. They aren't in it for competition. Yeah. They do that for pretty much everything. That's just kind of there. I mean, we're on Twitch right now, which is part of Amazon. I buy my last 8 volumes of JJK from Barnes & Noble. It's going to cost more money than it did buying all the Culling Game arc. I mean, I mentioned it earlier in case anyone missed it. Barnes & Noble has their double stamp sale going on, I think through today. If anyone needs to stock up. Get some coupons. I was considering a couple myself. Just to stock up. They're building one right down the street from the fresh location. Okay, so instead of that, you get a Whole Foods. I shopped at Whole Foods before Amazon bought them. I stopped shopping there after Amazon. Quality went down. Prices stayed the same. Yeah. And if you're paying those prices, definitely need the quality to be there. For sure. My brother has a Necron army. He and my dad have switched over. Oh, to Mantic. Okay. Okay. I feel like that's tough when, yeah, people you play with are now with another system or something. It's been very weird not playing Warhammer. We used to be at the game store every week and doing events and stuff. Now neither of us are playing. It's very strange. Pre-Amazon, the Dublin store deli would make their own pastrami. It was so good. I could walk to Whole Foods. Every other grocery store was a drive. Yeah. No, it makes sense. Just stinks when something you like gets changed. I like how many things we've talked about today has been that. It's like, I used to love this, and now so-and-so took over, or now it's this. Now it stinks. Give us the good stuff. Give it back. Alright, I'm just doing a quick wash on all of our gold we were working on earlier. I think we might start the shield here in a minute. He's got a very large, very detailed shield. We might start that here in a second while all this dries. We'll go ahead and do our alone oil on the silver too. So it can dry without me sticking my fingers in it. I guess we can do parchment too. Yeah, let's just do all the washes. And then, whoa, he's doing it again. Get back here. Let's do all of our washes and then we'll hop to the shield for a little bit. Oh, my dad used to work for GW. He worked at the old Glen Burnie Hobby Center. Okay, GW HQ, that's awesome. Oh man, that employee discount I've heard is very nice. I've heard that's pretty nice. Give this a shake. What does everyone have planned for the rest of today, chat? What we got going on? After this, I am going to take the rest of the day off. I added an extra work day yesterday and I'm very tired. I'm gonna watch some fighting games, probably play some more Final Fantasy Tactics. See if maybe I can do a light workout with my silly arm. I think that'll be my day. What are you guys up to? I'll talk streaming things again. This week, we're going to be checking out a video game called Cairn on Tuesday. It is a rock climbing sim survival game. So it seems like a really interesting like mashup of genres where you have to like plan your route and take your gear and then actually do the rock climbing. It's one I've had my eye on for a while and it reviewed really well and I'm like super excited to play it. So that'll be on Tuesday. And then Wednesday we're gonna play some more Halo 3 with Slam, which has been a ton of fun. So that's the rest of our we'll have I think more Imperial Fist tomorrow. It's actually really interesting. Viewer count wise, the Marvel stuff was actually doing better. It's interesting to see here this morning, just as an aside. I need my Seraphim sepia 1 second. Grabbed it. Right, Glenn, Seraphim. Oh my goodness, Luna Bacon! Thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody coming in. We are working on Lysander for some Imperial Fists, so we're kind of we're in a weird middle area right now. How was your stream? What were you up to today? Hungry, welcome in. Denethor, welcome in. Luna, hello. Captain Mannerlings, Crystal, hello. How are y'all doing today? We've got a kind of a collection of characters with this this wave of fists, best Imperial Fists. They're gonna be fun. So let me show you who else I've got here. I've also got this batch is fun because we're stealing some characters from other chapters too. So we've got a jump captain. So there's our smash captain with the shield. Then we're stealing Subadin Khan. So he's now yellow. So we'll be working on that another day. We also stole Knugvar is now a Tech Marine. So he's in red now. And then we have, I think it's Captain Centos with a back banner. So that's our selection of characters here this time. What are you guys working on? What projects have we got? Ooh, you're painting a Signum Games Wizard Cat. Some of those Signum models are so cool. Chat, you know what to do. If you want to go check out that Wizard Cat, some more painting here on Twitch, please go give a follow to Luna Bacon. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Raiders, what are we working on? What projects have we got? That's my week here. It's, all these characters. Last week we were also working on some Marvel, which I kind of mentioned as you guys were coming in. But we started these little... It's Marvel United, and they've got these little chibi Marvel characters. So we started with Hulk, and then I was working on Iron Man a bit. But his very shiny armor was kind of breaking my brain, so I need to get back to him. But that's what we got. Artificer Blood Ravens. Alive and Madness is at the point of collecting where he needs new stuff, but the Imperial Fist don't have new stuff, so we steal. We steal. Just to make the army more unique, we keep stealing. We do the same for Wasted Minds army as well. It's fun. Ooh, making disgusting Nurgle stuff. Let's go. What are you working on at the moment? Hey, Sway Mage, welcome in. I didn't double take because I thought that headline said Rogaldorn. Oh, nope. Welcome on in. We got lots of Imperial Fists. Welcome on in. Oh, the Harbinger of Decay. That mini is so cool. I would like to paint one at some point. I might just have to do it. Might just get it as a project. Just because it's cool. Chat, if you could pick up a mini for... I say it as, like, outside of your army. Just to, like, paint. What would you pick up? What's that mini that maybe you wouldn't, like, use in a game, but it's too cool and you have to have it? What would you get? Got a lurking back up. Have a great stream. Thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. Chat. Make sure you go give a follow. Go check out that Wizard Cat. I appreciate it. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye for now. Hey, Squeezel. Ooh, the Void Dragon. That's a good one. One that I got as a gift a while back that I've not worked on yet is Ilariel, the Age of Sigmar on the giant beetle. She's so pretty, and I just haven't... That's definitely a project where I have to, like, clean off the whole desk and take a lot of time. And with, like, commissions and stuff, it's difficult. So when I'm feeling the painting, like, for myself again, I might have to get her out. The burnout is real. I made some new stuff for Imperial Fist. I must apologize. I cheated on you. I just needed to give me a Captain and Gravis jump pack from Saturn armor. Share a picture in the description if you want to see. I tried to have them color match the Inceptors. Yeah, that'd be cool. No, I get it. It's tough when it's just me. Army painting takes time. Totally get it. Plus, it's kind of fun to have a collection of different art, you know? Totally get it. Oop, I missed something. Life of Menace says, I think I can almost make a 2,000 point list of just characters. I believe it at this point. It's doable with Space Wolves, Dark Angels, maybe Blood Angels, Xenos, Necrons, Orcs, Eldari. Yeah. The Beetle Queen. Painting a plain Nagash, that's another. I think those big, like, centerpiece models they're dangerous. For, like, oh, I could just pick that up to paint it. I always liked the Black Coach, too, for, kind of the undead, Age of Sigmar stuff. I just blanked on the... Is it Soulblight? I just blanked on the faction for some reason. That one's always neat. Yeah, I think those big display models are always my weakness. Let's get some of the cables and stuff while we're here too. I was weak. It's true. I don't do kit bash. I could paint. I will paint kit bashes. I don't normally kit bash. You are correct. I don't enjoy the building. Some people love that and they're very, very good at it. I am not that person. But I'll paint them. I'll paint them all day. Hey Mason, welcome in. How are you? Oh, nice sleeve. Thank you. I can show you a bit more here. Try and started with Shenron and kind of finish back here. What are you up today? Welcome in. I catch up here. Painting for me is always the most stressful part of the whole hobby. Assembling and playing through is the easy part. See, painting's my favorite. I feel like collecting has to be in there somewhere. Playing, I used to enjoy. I don't like the current editions. I'm not a fan of. So I used to play more. Now I'm okay just painting. Okay, we got some more cables. Let's go ahead and get the cables right here, and then we'll switch to that shield for a little bit. I had a lot of fun making Simden's base all broken cityscape. I looked at it while I was like priming it. I'm like, oh, it's kind of cool. I think what went through my head when I was priming it is like, I don't know how much he has done versus what comes in the kit. Because I know you like to add different things on the base. Very nice. I like seeing big color work pieces, even though I've done myself nice. Do you have, maybe not color pieces, but do you have, some tattoos yourself? What do you got? I have the itch to start the other arm, and it's dangerous. I'm trying to be good. Trying to not rush into it. But I really want to. If I ever won the lottery, I wouldn't say anything, but there would be signs. Namely, I'd be in a full bodysuit. The game's very tournament-centric. They're like, yeah. The last couple editions, I feel, have just been more and more tournament, which is just not my jam. So I'm okay painting and enjoying from afar. The models are still beautiful. I'm not interested in playing. I'm a beer and pretzels girly, and they're not beer and pretzels at the moment. I built one Space Marine myself. It's the free mini from a month ago. I hadn't been building my fist since I thought one unassembled. It depends, Titan. For if we're doing like characters and stuff like Shield, because when it's on him, it's really hard to paint some stuff. So it depends. Depends on the mini. If it's the basic duders, all good. If we're doing like characters or higher display stuff, then yeah, it's a lot easier for me to do it unassembled. Well, it just depends. It's I don't mean to be mean to anyone. Sometimes the assembly I receive is also not something I would want to put in my portfolio. It's the nicest way I can put that. Sometimes there are mold lines and things that, like if I or Scott were building them, we would take care of, but now I really can't. If that makes sense. So sometimes it's nice having just full control and I can do what I need to do. Let's see. Currently I have 3 armies I need to sit down and paint. Been eyeballing a 4th to assemble. Which would you got? What armies you got? How many yellow guys have you painted? A lot. I haven't actually added them up. I don't know if Alive and Menace has a count for us. I know this is, I think, wave 6 of yellow dudes, so it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm gonna set him down for the washes to dry. And let's work on his shield for a little bit. Let's see, I have 8 tattoos myself. 3 script work, 2 dot work, bottom part of a dream catcher with the purple, and the feather just got up and walked away. Uh-oh. Equal symbol, moonshine bottle, which is the only thing that has any sort of color to it. Always mine's back with bacon. Go Sox, welcome in. Buying used minis also a reluctance because of the, yeah. I mean, like, you can clean them up, obviously, but depends how much of that work you want to do. Okay, his shield has, like, a very... I'm gonna go with Rhinox hide up to red. It's kind of like a dark background. So let's start there, because the eagle is kind of like the, kind of like that ivory off-white. So I want to get all of our dark colors done first. Actually, I'll start with red and we'll shade it down. Deepest respect with have her build. Oh. Sometimes it's just nice to do what we need to do, you know? More yellow. That's true. I got yellow dude. We gotta battle the yellow dude's Titan. I'm trying to remember if I have any more yellow armies. No, I think it's the two of you. It's a lot of dudes. I've painted a lot of dudes. Alright, so let's go around behind. I think I might just to make sure it covers. Try to keep off anything with the cape off, space and shield separate. I do forgot to keep the banner separate on the Terminator Ancient. All good. Sometimes with the build, you just can't. I know how that goes. We can still get it done. All good. It's very much a if it can, cool. If it can't, that's fine. I can mask off. Not a big deal. Let's see. Soy Mage has got 2K of Raven Guard. Paint scheme in mine is gold, blue, red based on Gilgamesh from Fate Zero. Okay. 2K Salamanders. The usual Salamander chapter colors was running Chapter Master and name Captain. 2K Imperial Guard. Black and turquoise paint scheme, but haven't got a weapon design settled. That's pretty cool. Very, very custom. I like it. I get you on the itch, though. I feel like there are two types of people with tattoos. Those that got one and went, nope, not for me. The rest of us doesn't seem to be enough free space. Yes, yes, yes. I can't believe how quickly this arm filled up. I could almost literally do another Armored Dragon Ball, really. It was so much fun, like, picking out characters to put on. I could literally do another arm. I got 2 legs. I'd like a chest piece at some point. Because they look sick. Yeah. If I ever won the lotto, there would be signs. Previous editions was Eldar, Blood Angels, Deathwatch, and Crimson Fists. That is a lot of Space Marines in there. Goodness. Yeah, so I don't know. If you're in here earlier, I started with Space Wolves. I've got Space Wolves, I've got Eldar, I've got Nids, and then Sigmar side, I've got Skaven, Slaanesh, and Seraphon. My dinosaur boys. And then I've got like Titanicus and kind of random other stuff in there too. But fortunately, just haven't enjoyed playing it here lately. Makes me sad. It's been very weird. I've explained to my chat before that it feels like I've broken up with Warhammer and it feels weird. It's weird. There are people who don't want more for the tattoos. Yeah, I'll never understand those people. I'll never understand them, but apparently, yeah. Really says I want another, but money is the deciding factor. If I won the lottery, I'd probably get the rest of my arms covered. Yep. Okay, I thought we could work on the shield more, but really I need that red to dry so I can shade it and then... Let's see, what of this can I do here? I think we still get, like, the fist started. We can maybe do the trim. Maybe we start his skin tones, actually, now that I'm looking. Haven't started any of that yet. Oh. 40k stuff last week. No way we can get the Eldarian Custody boxes this week. Are you ready, Waste of Mine? Ready to pounce? The day before Valentine's is Friday the 13th. Okay, that's the other thing I need to talk about, chat. My birthday is the 15th, the day after Valentine's. And it's a Sunday. And I kind of want to do another community game day. Would you guys want to play some more Party Animals or Peek with me? Do you guys want to play some video games with me on my birthday? Thinking about doing a day where we can all hop in and play games. We're just under 10,000 points if you count what you have in the studio right now. And the Inquisitors and Assassins that you did. Wow, okay. I don't know what I thought it would be. I don't know why 10,000 feels weird to me, but maybe it just feels like way more just because I work on so many projects. Maybe the Black Legion just really messed up my brain. That's probably what happened. Yeah. Hey, it's Aaron. Welcome in. I want to learn paint minis, but I have tremors. But I'll probably still learn names. I think still give it a try. Yeah, absolutely. I know that there's different degrees of the tremors. But there are ways you can kind of stabilize your hand, kind of stabilize your arm, if that helps. But I'd say, yeah, absolutely. Still give it a try. How are you? Welcome on in. Birthday stream. Make them Karen. Everyone's got to. All right, chat. Everyone's climbing. Get climbing. Eldar, yes. Custodies, big waffling. Gotcha. Birthday stream. Yeah, would you guys play Pizza Party Peak? I kind of want to do Peak and Party Animals. That's kind of what I was thinking. I figured since some of us picked up Party Animals, another group of us, or maybe same, have Peak. If we did Peak, I would probably look at that mod that Replay mentioned where, like, we can all join. So, that's my homework for later today or this week, is to see how that works. So would you guys want to play with me for birthday? That's what I'm thinking. But that's on the 15th. So got a couple weeks. Oh my goodness. Go through full collection. It's a curse. Blood Angels, Imperial Guard, Eldar, Chaos Space Marines, Raven Guard, Salamanders. Excuse me, Space Wolves, Death Watch, Genesizer Cults. Got Spider Foes for Marvel Crisis Protocol. Bayou and Outcast Crews and Malifaux. 2K Germans for Bolt Action, Conflict, as well as Number Battletech. Roughly 3K of Empire and Old World that I can immediately think of. I forgot all my Malifaux stuff. I initially picked up Malifaux because I'm like, these will be pretty to paint. Now I've got basically all of the 10 Thunders. Because they were really nice to paint. I need to play that system more. But yeah, I kind of forgot I've got all that Malifaux. My other big collection is Kingdom Death. I was a late backer, so I have entirely too much Kingdom Death. Entirely too much. But like in a good way. So much Kingdom Death. What chat, what are those systems that you have a whole bunch of? We started to get into Conquest too, and unfortunately just because we're a little mini burnt out, we haven't played as much, but the models are beautiful and I want to get back to those as well. Brewmaster, it looks for Bayou. Victoria's Rock, that's nice. I also did the Tri-Chi stuff. I've got the Whiskey Golem. And then yeah, I need to get back to it. So many. Alright, let me get Bugman's Glow out for his skin tone. Grab that real quick. And that Tuskor. Where is it? Here. I cleared my desk yesterday because I had like paints from 4 different projects and I just needed space. But that now means they're all mixed up in my drawers. I have Infinity models of mostly one faction. Too much Warhammer. Infinity's got some cool minis too, for sure. I wish we had liked the game more when we played, but the minis are very cool. I've got a little bit of War Machine. Oh.
Alivine Madness contributed $118.24 towards Asmodee Marvel, Chris' early birthday present. Yeah. Tilda sent via Throne.
Let her talk.
Asmodee Marvel, Chris, is now fully funded. The goal amount for your crowdfunded gift has been reached. Tilda sent via Throne.com.
Thank you so much, Alive Madness. I appreciate that. Oh, you guys, we get to paint some Crisis Protocol. I'm very excited. Birthday month. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Happy birthday month. Okay, chat, you ready to watch a lot of Crisis Protocol? I'm pretty excited. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm excited to paint those. We get some more practice. And I think with that, I can actually try the game, which is super exciting. So thank you, thank you. Oh, man. Guys get to see more comic style. That'll be fun. Thank you, thank you. Well, I guess I can add that to the other systems we're talking about. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah. Wow. Hope as Wolverine should be in it. Let me double check. Should be, though. I know Magneto was in it. Pulling it up real quick. Let's see. Oh, this just lists the packs. That's not super helpful. Oh, you got Storm, Wolverine, Gambit, Beast, Cyclops, Rogue, Mystique. There's Magneto with his metal. Is that? Hold on. Is that my boy Toad? Toad is in it. Hell yes, Toad time. I think that's Sabretooth. All in the starter set. Thank you so much. I know you're making me paint more yellow and black and gold. I see you, Live Menace. I see you. I see you. Don't think I've forgotten that you're making me paint black and gold again. Because I haven't. I haven't forgotten. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Wolverine will be fun. Yeah. And my boy Magneto. I'm very excited. I'm excited for Magneto. That'll be fun. Thank you. All right, there's that. I kind of want to work on the gold. Let's get. I got one gold out. Where's other gold? Instead of yellow, let's work on gold. Shiny yellow. I'm really looking forward to that. Was the when we were watching it with Slam, that was our meme, that it's always Toad time. Now Toad's coming my way. Just one of those things, right, where like some people get crazy powerful like powers and things, are really cool and flashy, and then there's Toad. And then there's Toad. A Toad movie would probably do better than Morbius. I'd be there day one with my crazy popcorn bucket that they do for him. I'd be there. Support my boy Toad. Always Toad time. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Excited to paint Toad. I always want to paint him first, just for the memes. I feel like we have to paint Toad first. You can pick up Christ's part of how to play with her. Thought about it, but the rules are complicated. I did pull up the cards the other day, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a lot of reading. I think once you play a few, then you're good. Gotta work through it the first couple times. Start to memorize it just like Warhams. I have a bear, a guy in a red suit, and then Ant-Man and Wasp that I picked up to paint. Yep. Yeah, like that, I think that X-Men starter set that my Menace grabbed for me, I think is a new, like, reboxed set. And it seems like they're doing more of that, where they're reboxing characters together now that more stuff is out, so. I guess the core set would probably be good to get. Don't remember what else in it. Ursa and Red Event, I think that's right. Because like Ursa Major. Big Bear. It's only 4 to 7 models per side. Smaller games definitely more appealing at the moment. Well, now we'll have to figure it out. Is anyone else playing some tabletop at the moment? Warhammer, D&D. I'm excited. I'm gonna be playing some more. It's not D&D. It's a different system, but I'm gonna be playing here soon. System is called Dolmenwood, and it's very like fairy tale inspired. I'm trying to decide if I want to be like a Cheshire Cat kind of deal, or these little like fey bat people are adorable. But I think Scott made his character and he has 1 hit point. So just a small taste of how much trouble we might be in. I'm watching a stream at the moment. Okay. Okay, you're off the hook. You're off the hook. Some War Machine, let's go. It's been cool seeing more people hop back into War Machine. 1 hit point and AC 13. 1 hit point and a dream. Oh, come on. Working on the Venom Crawler once it's done. I think it's kill team time. Which kill team you working on? My paint's clogged. Hold on, shit. Oh, it's like super clogged. What is? There we go. Why is Trish right now? Gross nerd's painting a yellow space marine. Tell that gross nerd I said hi. Let's get our gold done. It's also wild how much, like, bringing in the cloak and stuff is gonna make a difference. Deathwatch gonna make all cool spec ops dudes, some custom bolters and tactical gear. Oh, you're gonna do such a nice job with that. That's gonna be cool. I feel like Kill Team's such a good like system to do that with too. Just make your own custom little thing. Because you don't have to do like a whole army or something. You can always do like a unit for an army, but it's a good excuse to just go ham on something for a bit. All right, I'll get the backside. Everything we're doing, we have to do twice. Let's see what else is coming up. I guess Super Bowl is next weekend. Anyone gonna be watching that? Anyone excited? I don't even know who's gonna be in it. Football friends, who's in the Super Bowl? I'm just here for the Bad Bunny concert. You watch it. Okay, Seahawks versus Patriots and Seahawks. Okay. Thank you, thank you. I enjoy football. I know the rules and stuff, but I don't keep up with the team or anything. I'll have it on. Patriots again. We've seen this episode before. And some of them do end up just keep getting there, huh? I do like to be there a lot. I think the hammer I might give one more wash. Restart, huh? No, highlight first, and then if it still needs it, we'll do it. Get that. Should have been the Texans. Give me the Bears versus the Bucks. The Bears. Yeah, I'll watch, but I'm not invested, I guess. I'm just here for the concert, you know. Anything else coming up we're excited for, chat? Trying to think. I guess we have the pre-order article here in about 10 minutes. What are we expecting, chat? It was 40k last week. What do we think pre-order will be? Anything we're hoping for? For anyone who may be new to stream, on Sunday, Games Workshop puts out their pre-order article for the next week. So it's fun to guess what'll be up for pre-order. We'll take a moment and hop over to see when it comes up. Hopefully the commercials are good. Yeah, it'll be AI junk. I feel like the commercials just haven't been good the last couple of years anyway. It's been kind of disappointing. Doritos usually have something memorable. Trying to remember from last year what the good ones were. I can't remember. Feel like there were only, like, a couple that were actually, like, worth watching again. I remember the Super Bowl commercial since the beer frogs will never top the beer frogs, it's true. True. Yeah, just not as good, I think. That used to be, like, a reason to tune in, and now, not so much. I'm definitely gonna use the excuse to buy some Super Bowl snacks, though. Anyone gonna do a party or anything like that? Any snacks we're picking up, chat? What's the best bit? The snack. Alright, we got a lot of metallic highlights started. I feel like I should do at least the first bit of the cloak, because it's feeling very weird without any of it, but it's just much easier to work on off stream and not stick my finger in paint. I'm gonna work on his shield here until we get the article. I'm gonna start with some record. Oh, just kidding, we need to shade the center. I almost forgot. We're gonna shade our red down with Rhinox hide. I prefer to thin down Rhinox as opposed to a wash because I like how it dries better. The wash can dry a little funky. Don't like the kind of coffee staining effect, so I just thin it down. Oh, yeah, dinosaur. Calling me a crazy girl. Oh. Crazy girl using to convince people she had a baby with a guy from Stranger Things got me yeah, that's it's not great when people who need help are then using it for things like that. It's a little scary. A little scary. It's not good for the old brain, you know? But yeah, it's I'm ready for the bubble to burst, you know? Any day now. Any day now. Ready for it to be done. We've had enough, thank you. We've had enough, thank you. Okay, I'm just using this Rhinox, especially in the center of the shield. It'll still get the red highlight along the border of it, but the backdrop here is pretty dark. So just using it to shade it down. Then we can start all the fun stuff on top of it. Like I can start the eagle here in a second. Once this is in. And so we're on the darkest, weirdest timeline. The darkest, weirdest timeline. Alright. Start Eagle Boy. Oops, gosh. Try to drop him on his face. What about the AI bubble burst? It's gonna destroy the economy. It is. Only the billionaires make it out alive. That depends on us. Alright, I think I want to do Rack Earth. I was trying to decide before stream, but it and the parchment in front of it's kind of the same color, so I think it'll work. If not, we can swap it up. The darkest, weirdest timeline. Yeah. I don't want to be a bummer though. I'm gonna move on. We're to learn how to survive without the supply chain. We'll move on for now, but back to minis here. We will be working on, I think, more Imperial Fist tomorrow. It's kind of I've got Imperial Fist and Marble prepped is what I've got. I think this week we'll take a Warhammer week. I wanna make sure I don't just abandon the rest of the Marvel minis. Because I think there's 10 miniatures in that box. So I think we'll swap back and forth here as I need a break from Spec Marines. Scott was my hero and got me the blue I wanted for Captain America, so I think Cap will be next. Little chibi Cap. Get him painted up. I've also got that display piece, the Journey to the West, that I picked up at Adepticon. And I think I want to do some airbrushing on it first, but then once he is ready, I would like to bring that on as well. So we've got a week to really dig in, work on that. What other heroes are in the box? Let me grab that and then we will do the GW article. So the other heroes are Didn't Marvel do a 40k? There's the I think Calgar got a comic, is that right, chat? Okay, so we got Cap, Iron Man, Black Widow, Captain Marvel, Hulk we've already done. Well, we've started. Wasp and Ant-Man, and then the villains, we got Red Skull, Ultron, and Taskmaster. So I think Cap and maybe Black Widow next. What are you thinking, Furiosa? Who would you want to see? Oh, and the Sisters Battle. That's right. That's right. Let's see. Before we go over to the pre-order article, the preview has Magical Melee rocks the mortal realms. So Sigmar friends will check that out here in a second. Hey, Black Widow capitalize on the drama. Maybe some good timing there. Those are the two I had picked out, was Cap and Black Widow. So maybe it's time. Maybe it's time. All right, let's hop over and look at the get pulled up first. And then I'll pull you guys up. I've got Sunday preview and then barcode battler. That's my browser right now. All right. Meow. Okay. JPEG was looking incredible. Well, Alive Menace is very sweet. We're gonna have the X-Men box to paint here very soon. Thank you again, Alive Menace. I appreciate it. So I guess I get to learn too. Yeah, JPEG and I had both been looking at it, and man, there's just so much cool stuff coming for it. He was showing me they had roadmaps like Warhammer, so we were looking through everything. All right, let's take a look here. We've got Sunday preview. Magical Melee rocks the mortal realms. Disciples of Tzeentch is our next battle tome. I don't want to read all of this, if I'm honest. Let's see. We got War Scrolls, Regiments, and Armies of Renown. You guys know it's in a battle tome. Path to Glory, and full of Apotheosis rules. And that one I'm not familiar with. Spearhead, that'll be available to pre-order alongside the battle tome. There's an asterisk next to that. If you fancy keeping all your rules in a handy pocket-size A5 format, the little Gamers Edition. I'm glad they do the little Gamers Edition. Ask Cassiodorus, he's been interested too. Okay, well, we'll have at least my box to play with. I do like this miniature, though. I'm not gonna lie. The Fate Master. Fate Masters are among the most effective strategists and leaders available to the Disciples of Tzeentch, using a combination of sorcerer's powers and magnetic charisma to make sure their cultists see their master plans through. They're aided in battle by a fluttering familiar known as a twist wing, which can fly high and extend their unimpeded sight to the Fate Master in the event they need to keep tabs on their chosen troops. Is the familiar, like, is it on here? Am I just not, is it this? It's kind of hard to see. Feels like there's something here, but I can't see what it is. But yeah, this is a very pretty mini. I like this a lot. I like the feather detail, the pose is fun. The paint job on it is nice. I like this mini a lot. Magister on disc on Tzeentch. Was this Finecast chat? Am I thinking of the right miniature? Let's see. On such a lofty platform, they can lead fast-moving units like Zangor and Lysander Screamers, making them a great way to extend your magical influence far and wide. There's a lot of asterisks, and I don't know what they're... I guess maybe some delays here. We have the Argent Shards. Spread the corrupted power of change across the battlefield with a pair of twisted Argent Shards. Twin splinters of Sorcerer's Crystal carved from the innards of a silver tower that radiate Tzeentchian magic. Any friendly sorcerers who linger nearby find their magical wellspring overflowing. Let them draw an even greater power to feel spectacular spells. Builds 2 of them to use as faction terrain in your Disciples of Tzeentch armies. These are huge too. I remember from the preview. These are very, very large for the table. Okay, it exists in plastic. Thank you, Denethor. I'm pretty sure I've seen this mini before. Don't think it was Finecast. Okay, cool. Cool. Thank you, chat. JPEG, hello. How are you? Oh, JPEG, we got to talk here in a second. Welcome on in. What'd you up to today? Nothing bad, I promise. But I've also got the Spearhead. More Zangors. Have you guys not painted enough Zangors yet? They're in every box. Now you can have a whole box of them. This one's got Zangor Shaman on a disc of Zinch, 3 Zangor Skyfires, 3 Zangor Enlightened, and 10 Zangors falling behind on foot. A plentiful supply of capable combat troops for furthering the Changer of Ways ineffable agenda. That is, someone let Exalted know that there is a whole Zangor Spearhead. Bye, we'll get back to your JFIC. It at least has the cool Zangor. Yeah, it's true. At least has the cool Zangor. Oh. Someone's at the door. Okay. Give me 1 second. I want to keep reading, but Sadie's so loud. It's you. We talking right now. Okay, you guys can still hear me okay, right? I'm not answering the door, so I don't know who's going around at noon on a Sunday. Crazy people. Warflame Cavalcade. That's a fun name. This one has 3 Screamers of Zinch, 3 Flamers of Zinch, Exalted Flamer, the Chariot, 10 Brimstone, 10 Blue, and 10 Pink Horrors. So all demons. If I ever get back to Warhammer, it'd be to collect Zinch demons. They're fun. I've painted some like a while back. They are fun. I just wish, I feel like ever since I've started Warhammer, just a demon army doesn't do great. And I wish it was stronger. Painted this army a while ago. They need an update, yeah. Some of these minis could also, yeah. All right, we got Regiments Renowned, Seekers of Silver. So here's the little guy on the disc again. So you get the Gaunt Summoner, the Magister, 3 Screamers of Zinch, all together for the Regiment of Renown. Get War Scrolls. Look at these dice, chat. Look at these. We got the blue, the pink, and the yellow. That's really fun. If I played Zinch, I would get those for sure. Those are fun. All right, we've also got another battle tome for Realm Lords. We got the Lord Regent. That's right, the one that looked like the Eldari. Cavalcade is a good word. Panda, welcome in. How are you? We have the Venari Lord Regent with 2 banners. 2 banners. Let's see, optional assembly. Wait, is this the same kit? Multi-part plastic kit built 2 distinct poses, unhelmeted and twin back banners, and helmet under the arm, helmeted with a sword and shield. That's wild, though that's the same kit. Those are very different builds, holy cow. Getting her 12th Lumineth Battle Tome in 5 years. I'm glad you're keeping up with this. Leading update together with basic demons from other factions. I wish you could just take all demons and they be, like, viable. Every time I've tried, it doesn't work. Or you have to take, like, mortals, or you have to take Space Marines. Doing BG, how are things going? Good. We're just looking at the pre-order article. We've got a new Spearhead as well. So this one's got Hurricane, Spirit of the Wind is the heavy hitter of the group. Excuse me, armed with a vicious bow of the wind's vengeance. We also got the Wind Mage, 5 of the Wind Chargers, and 10 Venari Wardens to hold the line. The Spirit of the Wind can also be assembled as Severith, which is the named one. Not intended for Spearhead games, so the Venari Warden have a wide variety of interchangeable weapons, shields, and other parts to make each warrior look distinct. So many spears I can bend. One's really good because he has 2 banners. The one without banners looks so basic. Yeah, he just looks like a dude. Look at the unit champion. He also has 2 banners. Yeah, it's wild that that's the same kit. Like, that's just a dude. We've also got more spears. The War Host. So Alania and Elithor, Eclipsian War Sages, the Star Shard Ballista, Blade Lords, River Blades, Sentinels, and Wardens. Lots and lots of Lumina. We've also got Regiments of Renown Sigil Convocation. I think I've seen this one. The Battle Mage are some of the best practitioners of magic arts in all the realms of order. Expert spell painters known as Sonari calligraphs, like calligraphy, can often be found plying their artistic trade in a variety of allied armies. Sigil Convocation is a radical regimen renowned that consists of a single powerful mage and 3 endless spells. Sanctum of Imantok, Fusion Twin Stones, and the Rune of Petrification, which collectively cause havoc on the battlefield. It's also deadpan at canceling enemy spells, which has been a valuable companion in more magic-averse armies. It's kind of fun. I mean, I haven't played, so I don't know like how powerful that is, but it's kind of a fun idea. I kind of dig that. They also have cards and less fun dice. Oh my goodness, look at these. Made to order Space Marines. A crop of classic Space Marine miniatures return for a limited time, including characters from yesteryear that are sure to give Warhammer veterans that warm, nostalgic feeling. Is that the feeling? I had this guy. I had this Space Wolf. I don't anymore. Look at these cuties. Oh no, I have some of these too. Or I had some of these too. What was it we were saying? The ancient 6th edition. Yep. I mean, these aren't super old. Yeah, those are not as old, but had him too at some point. Getting the Dark Angel. If you guys want to pick these up, I'm gonna pick up a set of 4 metal captains of the captains from the Ultramarine, Space Wolf, Dark Angels, and Blood Angels, bristling with iconography. Following them is a set of 3 metal and resin characters in Terminator armor, Captain, Librarian, Chaplain, and a pair of plastic Terminator Librarians. I feel like these were maybe event minis, though. Now that I think about it, I don't remember. They might have been. Vintage. The Terminator Chaplain's so cool looking, yeah. There's some cool stuff in here. I feel like, yeah, they were like a limited thing. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Many Ultramarine characters have been updated lately. Now you can get your hands on the classic counterparts. Special metal and plastic set that includes Marnius Calgar, Chaplain Cassius, Sergeant Tellian, Chief Librarian Tigurius, and Cato Sicarius. Look at these. Look at these. Who had these, chat? Fucking hell, Calgar. Would you like your Calgar to go with your Calgar to go with your Calgar? Clearly, there's not enough Calgar. All these are fun, too. Topping off the beloved Armor Through Ages set returns once more, so you can add Space Marines and classic Marks of Armor to your collection. Each set contains 5 resin plastic miniatures, 1 in Mark 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 patterns of power armor. Paint them in your favorite Legion colors for a great Horsey era display. It's fun. Got all of those but Cassius. Equal Attention Space Marine cake. Those are kind of fun, though. Especially like I said with the, since we've gotten all the updates. All right, Right Dwarf 521. Let's see. Diving into smaller scale skirmish games. So, new rules for Dark Waters and 4 Lumineth champions into the corrupted Jade Abbey to purge Nurgle's taint. That's fun to say. Well, the Space Marine Operations minigame continues with new missions, enemies, and options for your personalized squad. I got hobby and painting guides for Night Lords and Necrons. Were Gaunt's ghosts even real or just a product of propaganda? Question mark. Right? TOS warning. Well, that's pretty. How do I pronounce this? Estrid. Is it Turga? Pyre of Faith. Limited edition. Very pretty cover. I'm not going to read all of this, chat. I'm sorry. I just had to read Purge and Taint, and I'm good. Does Sergeant Tillian have a Primaris model yet? I like the Old Man Scout. I don't remember. We've also got First Marshal with a pretty cover. We've also got the Witch Hunter's Handbook in a cool cover. Warhammer Plus, we've got Questing Knights. Looks like more Dark Water. Painting desk, we're looking, talking about Golden Demon, painting styles, getting out of your comfort zone, Deep Strike, Hammer and Bolter episode, A New Life. The one with that twist at the end. If you know, you know, I guess. Well, that's what we got, chat. Who's interested in picking up some stuff? We have a lot of Lumineth and a lot of Tzeentch. I love those Angors have got their own box now. These are cool. If I had anything Tzeentchy, I would absolutely get these. Those are some cool terrain pieces. I feel like I've always liked Tzeentch stuff, though. Like, they've always got a very cool style. Between the big minis, the smaller stuff, Tzeentch just got cool stuff. Once I released the new Tyranid Prime already, I wasted mine. That's it. I'm Blackwater, excited for Zangor. Yep. Like, I put Emma Frost to shame. If she had she had this outfit, I'd finally buy a skin for her. All of her, I feel bad saying this. There's Emma enjoys in the chat. All of her skins are the same. They're the same thing, but different colors. Give me something cool. I would buy this. I'd buy this. Still got the coattails and stuff, but they are, yeah. Like, give me something different. Nice blending. Yeah, this is a cool mini. The sculpt is cool. The paint job on it is cool. That's just a cool mini. Just straight up a cool mini. I think she's getting 2 more this season. If they do, I know the suit is like the one we keep talking about. If the suit comes out, I will get that one. Compared to, yeah, Saya Magic Storm. All these skins they're like, at least give me a different silhouette, I think is my thing. Just give me a different silhouette. JPick, I said that we need to talk because Alive in Madness was very sweet and got me something earlier. I'll pull it up on the screen we're using here. I got this. No, get back here, JPick. It's nothing bad. Get back, look what I'm gonna be painting. I get to paint some X-Men. Yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. But you're scared of me for some reason. Why would my mods be scared of me? So I'm pretty excited. That's what I wanted to show you. Now I'll get set back up for painting. Ghostlock says, I put together 20 Kyrak acolytes. I was done with building his disciples of Zine Charmy. No more after that. You're good. You're good. Alright, let me get back over there. Let me move you guys and then I shall move. Put you guys there. And then swing on over. Oops. Prove that you're also sweet and not a heretic. Oh, prove that you are. By getting me this, I will absolutely not be doing that. Oh, definitely not a heretic. Alright, for anyone who came in during the article, we are working on Lysander. I had just started like some of the shield stuff before the article went up, so we're just gonna work on him a little bit longer. He's a heretic, absolutely. I mean, how much more proof do we need, really? How much more proof? I'll get it for myself instead. Don't make the gambit, you'll give me a complex. No, because you'll have the superior gambit. You've got crop top gambit. I can never live up to crop top gambit. I'm excited to see your crop top gambit. I'll never live up to that. They'll shout. I'm excited to dive in. This will be fun. Well, yeah, who should we paint first, chat? From the X-Men set. Where should we dive in? So I got insulted earlier. If I clean my hobby desk, I'll reward myself with that set. Do it. Do it. Don't skip the clean, just reward himself. He's an adult. I think having a goal like that is good. You get the thing done that you want to get done. And then you get the thing that you want. That's great. Say do it. Because you're gonna need the desk clear when they come in anyway, so like why not? Why not just do it a little early? Magneto is probably my favorite from the set. I do love me some Magneto. I think he's pretty neat. Oh. Plus he's got the like metal and stuff with him. That's true. Yeah, you're gonna need the desk. So like, why not? Why not? Putting it off just means when it comes in, you can't work on them. So get it cleaned up. Fear, Mr. Nito. That's right. Mr. Nito, indeed. I really should play him at some point. I love his character. I should play him. Magneto, exactly. Ooh, I just bought the Lego Maple Bonsai yesterday. I had to clean my desk when I got home to build it. So you can do that in order I'm sorry. You can do it in that order as well. That's true. They both work. That bonsai is really pretty. I need to take a look through Lego again. I think like I was kind of waiting to see what the Pokemon ones were and they weren't great. So I kind of need to look. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you guys. I bought a Lego kit for my mom for Christmas. And like she's not the type to do that. But I got one for her and I got the Game Boy for my brother. And then Scott got one and I got one like right before Christmas. So it was like the idea was we could all do it together and we could help her with the Lego, right? That was the thought process. So she like opens it on Christmas and you can tell she's like hesitant. She's like, "Oh, like thanks, like it's pretty," but like, you know, she's kind of like, "Okay, whatever." While she was snowed in, she did the entire Lego kit by herself. And like while I was watching a movie, I just get a text of this Lego all put together and I was so proud of her. You guys want to see what my mommy built? I'm so proud of her. Like I have to show this. I thought it was the cutest thing. Cuz we were even making plans. I'm like, "Oh, I'll come over for like coffee one day and like I can help you with it. Like it'll be fine." But look, she built the flowers all herself. So like it's a big kit. It's not a little tiny kit. It's one of the larger plant kits. She did it all herself. Yeah, I'm so proud of her. But it was just really cute and not what I was expecting to see when I opened up my phone. Have you built that one? It's really pretty. Like I saw it while we were shopping. I was like, you know what? I don't know if she'll go for this, but I'm just gonna grab it and we'll figure it out together. And she just went ham on it. Panda says, "Oh, I got another Millennium Falcon. It was fun. A little repetitive toward the end. Oh, I'm sorry. Looks nice. A little repetitive at the end, but it's nice. This is how it begins. That's right. It's on the list. It looks great. I did ask her. I'm like, well, how did it go? Like, what did you think? And she said the only thing she said was some of the little pieces gave her a hard time. And I guess there was one part where she realized she put something on backward, but she was able to back up to that point and figure it out. So like, as someone who doesn't do Lego, that was I don't know. I was impressed. That is not something my mom would normally dive into. So I was very impressed that she was able to one, build it, and two, back up to where she could fix it. So I don't know. I had to. It was so cute. I had to share it. Snow Madness forced her to Lego. Couldn't leave the house. She's like, might as well build this silly thing. But now we have a Christmas tradition. Now she's in danger because I know she'll build them. I pull Lysander back up here. Okay. So the fist on the shield is also black, and we've got metallic coming off of it. Butts is right. This is how it starts. So this time next year, your mom will be collecting a niche Space Marine chapter with her. There was one year I packed one of her Christmas gifts in an army box. I had like I had kept my my high elves like army box. I was like, you know what? Haha, I'm gonna trick her out and like pack something in it as a gift. She opened it up. You know what she asked? Is it a good army? And I'm like, oh dang, I should have just gotten her an army. Shit, we could have had my mom working on high elves. It wasn't what's in this or what are you thinking? It's is this army good? I'm like, oh damn. Oh, welcome in. Is that Robin Morgan? If I goof that up, please let me know. Browsing Twitch for 45 minutes. Finally see someone who's genuinely happy and enjoying whatever. Thank you so much for coming to check us out. I appreciate that. We're doing some painting and talking Lego as you come in. How are you? Welcome. Let me catch up here. Girlfriend got me a Lego gift card for our 1-year anniversary, and I'm trying to decide what to get. Gonna buy her a flower kit whenever I buy my set. Oh, Lego night. Guys in white armor, they're all about bikes, but don't actually use the bikes. That's true. It's true. Happy until the black and gold custodians show up, right? We have to enjoy it now, chat. Enjoy it now. Nikki happy, we can fix that. Oh. Oh, why do you guys do this when our new friends show up? Why do you do it when the new friends show up? But no, welcome in. We're happy to have you. For anyone who may be new to stream, hi, I'm Nikki. I used to paint a ton of Warhammer. I'm doing more variety now. We were working on some Marvel stuff last week. So I got Hulk and Iron Man. I've been finishing up some Day of the Dead Imperial Knights, which I did a ton of work on Friday and Saturday. So I took yesterday as a crunch day. And I got the basing. I turned it's actually like a church altar, but I'm making it into an ofrenda. So it has all the flowers. I have a couple of sugar skulls on here that I want to finish up. But trying to make it all Day of the Dead, it's all freehand. Ah, thank you. So it's the big night and then a couple smaller nights that go with it. So the last couple days I've been taking like some long days to get the basing and everything kind of wrapped up. So, stuff on the base. But yeah. Getting there. Getting there. So yeah, there's that, and then we've been doing more video gaming, which has been a lot of fun. So we've been playing some Halo. Last week we checked out No Rest for the Wicked, which was a lot of fun. I really like that game. But that's all we've got here. So welcome on in. Some say the sea moth is still sitting on the beach. It is. It is. Because I had to go back to record my Be Right Back screen, and that's where it is. It's there chilling. It's there chilling. If your mom starts, Rivendell, Barad-dûr, and the Shire in February, does a one a month, she'll be done in time for Minas Tirith. I'll let her know. That's dangerous, because she does like Lord of the Rings. So that's dangerous. I also love that she did it before my brother. I figured my brother would die. Well, he's at school, though, so I guess maybe not. But I'm surprised the flowers got built before the Game Boy. Good for her. Good for her. Robin, do you do any other like the miniatures or gaming hobbies? What have you got? Welcome on in. Pokemon Trio, that's right. Hey Siege, do you end up seeing the official Paint Talent Program Warhammer going on? Sorry, I saw that you sent it, but they pay nothing. Yeah, it's G-Dubs does not pay. Does not pay. It's cool that it's an opportunity, but anyone doing this on their own probably earns more money. It's a cool resume builder, for sure, but your brother got Lego diffed, he did. He did. Yeah, he's at school, so I don't think he's even thought about it just yet, but it was really funny. I thought for sure it'd be helping mom. Nope. Womp womp. So it's like an internship. They don't pay very well. So I don't wanna poop on Games Workshop too much, but they very much do the thing kind of like unfortunately some game devs do, where it's like, oh well, you're doing your dream job, so I don't have to pay you as much. G-Dubs definitely does that. Definitely in that boat, unfortunately. A lot of when it comes to like content creation and stuff, there's a lot of unpaid labor. Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna hate me, but a Hello Kitty egg. No. No, some of those collections are super cute. Welcome on in. I'm assuming that would be collecting. If I'm wrong, let me know. No. I've seen some Hello Kitty Warhammer armies, so I get it. I get it. Alright, let's get our purity seals. San Diego County has some companies that do similar. They call it sunshine tax. We pay you 10% less because it's such a nice area. Even though it's way more expensive there. That's wild. That makes me angry. That's legit breaking my brain. Yeah, here's a higher cost of living, but it's sunshine out, so we're gonna pay you less. Very yikes. Very, very yikes. But yeah, unfortunately it's in that boat. Thank you for thinking of me though. I appreciate it. But I just know from friends who have worked there in like job postings before that they now I make more money doing my commissions and stuff and content. unfortunately. Remember we talked Marvel lore and thought Scott had a lot of girlfriends? Yes, I do remember that. Okay, how do I want to do the edge of the shield? The metallics, I went with gold for his metallics because that's what we've been doing across the army. They do more of a like a bronzy color, and I'm trying to decide if I want to do the bronzy or if we stick with our gold. The bronzy is kind of cool, I just don't have it anywhere else. Unless we make the cloak like this thing. Oops, sorry. This thing and this thing the same color. We could do that. I think that would be fine. Let's do that. We're swapping it up. It's sad how game companies abuse the willingness of people to work there. Yeah, it's wild what they get away with doing that because like everyone wants to work there, so they're like, cool. How cheap do you want to work here? Like, it's wild. After stream, you should look up Peter Parker. Yes, I can't keep track. Every time people are talk about Spidey, yeah, I can't keep up. How many are that thins it out a little bit? Yeah, how much do you want to pay? That's true. That's true. Between like commute and everything too. That kind of is what it works out to. You're right. Okay, let's do bronze. We will work it in. We will make it work. Oh yeah, no, you're right. What size cardboard box are you okay living in our office? Exactly. Well, we'll hook you up with a place you can stay. Then you get hired and it's like, wait. Wait. All right. Let's get a little bit more done on the shield. We'll bronze it up a bit. I think it just fits the red and stuff a bit better. You know what I want to do? I want to put this on a model holder. So I don't... Let's get that. Yeah, I feel like eating every other 5 days only. Ramen? You can afford ramen? But yeah, it is sad to see sometimes. Well, I mean, always. You just don't think about it sometimes. That's what I meant. Sad to see that that's how it works. There we go. All right. I think we'll do our bronze and maybe a little bit more, and then I think I'm gonna take off for today. What's everyone got planned for the rest of today? I'm probably gonna hard crash here after stream. All these work crunch days have gotten to me. I spent last night, I was editing down. We played No Rest for the Wicked last week, and I was trying to make like a clip compilation short. And I had never edited one of those before. So it's kind of fun, but it does take a lot of time. So working on that last night. But I'm a little brain dead today. Hopefully you guys have fun stuff planned for rest of the day. Yeah, the bronze was the right call. Good job, chat. Gold would have looked really weird. I was thinking maybe silver, but I like the bronze. Just because I tend to use silver more on these guys to contrast all the yellow. So it's a lot of yellow. The bronze looks really nice, though. Okay, and then we'll do the bits on his cloak to match. That way we have this color somewhere else. Not just on the shield. I think especially for like character models, we can get away with using a color that maybe we don't use as much elsewhere. Okay, cool. I think I want to go ahead and wash down the off-white. Let's do that. Want this brown or the other brown? I think I want the other one. Found a Reddit post that has at least 25 characters he dated. Holy cow! Wait. Can you either list them or put the link? I'm curious. Because, like, I think off the top of my head, I can come up with, like, a handful. I don't I don't know how formatting works with the Twitch box, but Peter Parker's been busy. Okay, I'm almost out of this brown. Let's use the Rhinox. That's just easier. It'll be slightly warmer color, and that's it. Okay, here we go. For dating Peter Parker, we have Mary Jane, Spider-Gwen, so Gwen Stacy, Jill Stacy, which is Gwen's cousin. Oh, goodness. Black Cat, Felicia Hardy. Is that Carly Cooper? Is an NYPD officer. Captain Marvel, I didn't know that. Kitty Pryde from X-Men. Michelle Gonzalez, roommate. Silver Sable, Black Widow. Nancy Rushman. Okay, I don't know that character. Like, I know Black Widow, but not Nancy, I don't think. Spider-Woman, Betty Brant, Emma Frost. Is that Rogue? Queen, Firestar, Firestar, Silk Spider, Mockingbird, which is Hawkeye's ex-wife. Holy cow. Sarah Rush. Wait, that's another Rushman. From X-Force. We have a Nancy and a Sarah. Jessica Jones from the Avengers, Invisible Girl. Wait, really? Oh, wait. Jean Grey. Holy cow. Dagger, Liz Allen, and Miss Marvel. That's wild. How have I not heard of some of these? I think is like, sorry, as them as like dating. That's crazy. He's doing pretty good as a nerdy college guy, right? Sue Storm is wild. That one, legit, I can't even like process right now. Connie's gonna be so jealous. His Spider-Man arc begins now. I can't believe I haven't heard of some of those. I think is where I'm stuck. Like, how did I not hear about some of these? Even being like I want to get more into the comics, and I'm slowly working my way up to actually getting the comics. But like, yeah, I feel like I would have heard of some of those. That's crazy. He dated more people than I know total, right? That's what it feels like. Holy cow. Holy cow. I mean, that is part of what's like, I'll back up here. I always wanted to get into comics, but between having to like go to the comic store and pick them up like weekly or whatever the cadence is, the like retcons, just the sheer amount of time that these things have been out. Like, I've always been intimidated, so I never actually did it. And now I've been playing Marvel Rivals, and I was like, man, kind of that idea popped back in my head. So like, I've been catching up on movies, and my friend Slam is helping me kind of piece together some of it, which has been super helpful. But once I'm kind of caught up on the like current stuff, I want to start reading the comics. It's taken me a bit to get caught up. Emma Frost is especially, yeah, that's also, I think those are the ones that got me. When I was reading through the list, I'm like, what? What? Emma seems like she dates everyone. Yeah, why not? But decide this week to go on a date. I'll be web slinging us around town, take some photos, sell for the Daily Bugle, help pay the bills. There you go. Chat, would you date Peter Parker? Would you date Spider-Man, chat? Dee Dee, welcome in. The same question to you, Dee Dee. Would you date Spider-Man? Apparently he's dated like 25 people in the Marvel universe, which is wild. Would you date Spider-Man? Bye! Yeah, if you date Peter Parker, you're gonna, well, I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess with people coming back, maybe more of those have than I think. I don't know. Which, think we're looking specifically at Peter Parker. Dating nerds also profit. True. I love streaming because we get to talk about stuff like this randomly. Streaming's the best, chat. Thanks for coming to hang out with me today while I try to do my work. Thanks for hanging out. Streaming's the best. What are you up to today, Dee Dee? Sorry to spring the hard questions on you right as you come in. We are working on Lysander for Alive in Madness. We got our next batch of yellow boys in. Trying to get a good start here today. Which Spider-Man is a legit point. True. Looking at, I think it's a weird Emma variant. Oh god. Yeah, you gotta keep all that straight too. It's a lot. It's a lot. As much as I want to get into more of it, it do be a lot. Coin toss. If nothing else, going to be that one date who always asks for the swinging around town thing he hears on every date, right? You mean you woke up today and was like, man, I really wish I had someone to talk to about Peter Parker's dating life with, because me too, see? It's meant to be. It's meant to be. That's where JPEG checks the wiki again. See, it's actually Peter Porker that dated all of them. Got it. Yeah, that's right. Keep your variants together over there, JPEG. Goodness. Comics are dumb. Dumb. No, you. No, you. Comics are fun. But it is a lot to keep track of. You're painty. What are you painting, Dee Dee? What you got? Come paint with me. Alright. Highlight our black a little bit. I guess that skull would also be... We'll do the bronze. Tie that all together. I got another girlfriend and we all know her. Oh, who did we find? It's the shelf frame. I'm sorry I asked, Dee Dee. I'm sorry. If I could help, I would. I would help. Is that an all-day project over there for you? Who'd you find, JPEG? I'm so curious now. Oh, I missed part of the eagle. I get it. So the Marvel Adventures continuity comes into play. Emma Frost is a thief known as Silence. That's a sick name, actually. Who did jobs with Peter's then-girlfriend, Chat. What came next was Emma falling for Peter, making him believe that he and Chat broke up so she could have him. Oh my gosh, Chat. Why didn't you let me know? Why didn't you tell me? Chat! Silencer's a sick name for like a thief code name. I just want to go back to that. That's cool. Dean says, happy day. The best part about bigger paint projects is their dry times. Yeah, I had that. I was crunching on the nights this weekend, and a lot of it was hurry up to do this step so I can let it dry for forever. Can't believe chat didn't tell me. We were dating Spider-Man. What an absolute slag. Here I am like, chat, would you date Peter Parker? And you already have? And you just weren't gonna tell me? Shake my head, my head. We're playing as and we didn't even know it. Can't believe you kept this from me. I thought we had something, chat. I thought we had something. How dare you? We don't kiss and tell, apparently. Apparently. Goodness. I can respect that, actually. I can respect. Oh. I wanted to get Hulk with my X-Men. Oh, but he sold out. Wait, are you getting stuff? Is it time, JPEG? To be fair, we kept it from us too. True. That's indeed a good point, Dee Dee. Indeed a good point. All right. Let's do a little bit more highlighting, and then I'm gonna get some lunch. I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna be watching some more fighting games today. I think a lot of the top 8 stuff is wrapping up today. Feel like Street Fighter is either going on or already over. Guilty Gear I know is later, and I think 2XKO is also later. Hey, Mr. Station, welcome in. We see them. So they're not finished, but yes, I can show you what we got. So here they are. They are still work in progress, but here is Hulk that we started with. And then Iron Man is the one that was giving me trouble, but we'll get back to them here at some point. How are you? Welcome on in. Is that oh yeah, little Dee Dee's little Dratini. There they are. How are you? Oh. And now we are working on Lysander for the Imperial Fists. So getting his shield together. He's in that awkward area because I haven't done anything for his cloak yet. So he's looking a little strange at the moment, but we'll get him together here. I'm holding my wallet, try not to buy the box. Any suggestions? I'll be honest. I picked it up because it was a lot cheaper than something like Warhammer or something. So I don't know if that helps or hurts. I think it was like it's like $20 at my store. So that helped me. I've not played the game yet, so I can't help there. I mostly pick them up for comic style practice. I think the minis are nice. I've heard the game is fun, but I've not played it myself, so I can't say too much there. But I've heard it's fun. If I continue to enjoy the little chibi style, I might get the X-Men box. My store just didn't have it when I was there. So. But they've been fun to work on. I didn't do a lot of cleanup on mine. You could. There's like mold lines and stuff if you wanted to do like a nicer display, more paint style on them. I just didn't because I'm lazy. And that wasn't my goal. But yeah, they're very nice. Do it. No, you're good. I think if you're on the fence, I say grab them. And I say do it also. I just can't speak to the game. So I've just heard that it's fun, but I haven't actually tried it out myself. I don't know if that helped at all. Spelling Mass Jack, welcome in. Thank you so much for that raid. We are working on Lysander, specifically a shield at the moment. So that's what we've got so far. How are you? What were you up to today? Welcome in, everybody. As you come in, we were talking about Marvel United. I was working on these guys last week, doing the like comic style. They've been fun. So that's what we got here. What are you guys up to? Welcome in. How was your stream? What were you up to today? Keep working on these wings. How things are going well. Reading, running, do some research on a stupid large Gargant conversion. I gotcha. Is it one of those things that is just in your brain? You got to get it figured out. I feel that. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. I hope you find what you're looking for the conversion. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. If anyone's working on something, let us know. Otherwise, I'm going to do a little bit more highlighting, and then I'm going to get some lunch. So, sorry for anyone joining in here at the end, but I am very hungry. I prefer for bed and work tomorrow. Have fun, everyone. Thanks so much for coming by and hanging out. We will catch you next time. Bye-byes for now. I feel like the leaves on the shield, I kind of want to do silver and then, like, wash to match what they've got. It's more of the, like, bronzy again. How do I want to do that? I'm gonna think on it, actually. I'm just gonna leave it for later. I hate to do this, friendos that just came over, but I think this is a good stopping point, honestly. I think, at this point, I would be starting new stuff, so I think we will also kinda run for the day. But thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you everyone for coming in to hang out with us today. If you enjoyed the painting, the Warhams, we'll be back tomorrow with more of our Yellow Marines. I'm going to take this week as a Warhammer week to work on some commissions and things. The rest of this week, we're going to be checking out a really cool game called Cairn on Tuesday. It is a rock climbing sim survival game. And I've had my eye on it for a while, and then it came out and it's reviewing really well, so I'm super excited to check it out on Tuesday. Wednesday, we're going to play Halo 3 with Slam. So we started it last week. We're going to continue that. So if you want some co-op shenanigans, that'll be on Wednesday. So let me throw some links in here. If you guys want to follow what I'm doing, there are my socials. I'm also on YouTube. This will go up on YouTube afterward. I'm thinking about going back to multi-streaming on YouTube. So if YouTube is a more comfy place for anyone, I think we're going to start that next week. I need to get the extension set back up. And then Discord, if you want to come hang out in between streams, that's our Discord. That's our home away from home. So you can come hang out there. Hi, bye, Hershey. Sorry, I'm wrapping up to get some lunch, but it's good to see you. That's right. I go cheap having. You want what he's having? Wait, so mine, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you so much, everyone, for all the support. I really, really appreciate it. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with some painting. So I will see you then. Bye-bye for now.